All right, there we are. I fucked up before. That was my mistake. I turned the shit off. There we go. There we go. Okay, so people should be getting here right about now. Yeah, they'll come back in. That was my fault. That was my fault. I don't know how I did that shit. 44 views streamed 1 minute ago. Let's see. Let's see. One of them ended. Let's go back. Let's go. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, there we go. What's up, RG? RG3. There I go. There I'm back. It's been years, but I'm back, bro. I ejected myself. I don't know how the hell I did that shit. And normally I'm better at this. All right, there we go. There we go. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Where's the ladies? Where's Bird at? What's up, Daryl? How are you? Let's go. Let's go. Hope you loaded up. Yeah, I loaded up. Of course I loaded. I'm always loaded up. Always. All right. All right. 8 people. Boom. There we go. We're back in business. Jen, there's Jen. Oh yeah, there's Jen. Jen, you want to come up? Oh, Jen, I want to hear you. I want to hear from you, Jen. You want to come up? There's the link right here. I want to hear from Jen. I got to talk to my Puerto Rican chick right here. Puerto Ricania. There's the link, Jen. You could join. You could definitely join up. Let's see. New subs. Oh, great. New subs. Everybody's like, I need a rich. I don't know half these dudes. Who is these dudes? Some of these dudes I know. Jen. Jen, you want to join up? You want to come up, Jen? I don't know where Bird is. Hello? Hello? Jen. Come on, Jen. We want to talk to you. Where you at? All right. Yeah, they still joining back up. There you go. Yeah, they probably subscribed or something. Yeah. Oh, Jen. Yeah, Jen got the nice red hair. Jen, where you at? Jen, join up. Come on, Jen. We want to talk to you. Say hi. I haven't been to Puerto Rico yet. It's like most of my family members been to Puerto Rico. I haven't gone down there. And the interesting thing about it is it's so close you don't actually need a passport to go there. But I did just book a flight to Maldives. So for spring break, I'm going to Maldives. But sooner or later, I'll visit Puerto Rico. I've already been to DR. I just didn't get a chance to go to Puerto Rico yet. I don't know if you've been to Puerto Rico. I don't know if you're just here and you haven't been there, but I haven't been there yet. Live streams of fire. There's Jim. Jen, you not going to join? Come on, Jen. You want to join? Oh, okay. There we go. We got Fantastic there. I'm trying to get Jen to join up right here.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Jen to join up right here.
Yeah, Jen ain't gonna shake nothing. Jen faking.
Huh? What are you saying? She's a avatar?
Yeah, nah, she says she Boricua, and you know what I'm saying, she the Puerto Rican and shit, but you know she ain't gonna hop on no panel.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, she gonna get up here and roll them all. She gonna hit it with all that.
I just booked spring break in Maldives, and basically I just gotta wait till April, and then I'm going to Maldives. Yeah.
Well, what do they do, bro? So, because I like, so now they just ran a new bullshit ass. You know, it's another variant allegedly. So I don't know, man.
Let me tell you, Fantastic. I live in New York City. I've been in ground zero since this shit started, and to tell you the God's honest truth, I didn't get a single COVID test. It's like I'm still alive as far as I'm concerned. That's my test for proving that I've overcome this shit.
Bro, this is like, bro, I know I didn't have that shit, bro.
I know I had it. Last year, I got really sick one night. I thought I was going to die, and I just took some NyQuil. Next thing you know, I'm still here.
You know, it's crazy. Everybody say the same thing. Though. Another dude that, so you know, when I was out in I was out in Utah, right? No, Nevada. That's what it was. Yeah, Nevada. I was out in Nevada, and this dude said, I guess this is when the Delta shit started. He said, bro, he thought he was going to die, sweating, fever, you know, a whole bunch of shit, like the most pain he ever felt in his life. And then, like you said, overnight, he's just good.
Yeah,
He's good, man.
I had shivers and shit. Like
Yeah.
I had cold sweat. I had the shivers. The last time I felt like that, I had some Indian food, and that shit kept me up. But nah, man, I'm still here. So I know I've had it, and I know I've overcome it.
Yeah, man, that's how I felt. I remember the first time I got the flu for real. I got the flu. I thought I was fucked up, man. The flu fucked me up in the game the first time, man. I was like a little kid. I said I had to be around like 11 or 12 or something. And like I said, that cold sweat, the shivers, body pains, body aches and shit. I didn't know what the hell was going on, man. I thought I was gonna die, but so you know, your body get used to it. People don't understand, bro. Like medicine is like really why people are so weak nowadays any fucking way. Like you know what I'm saying? The whole survival of the fittest thing. People don't. We're so far removed from it. People don't understand the importance of like just being naturally strong genetically and from an immune system standpoint.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That like I personally I try to stay away from pills. I try to stay away from drugs specifically. I try not to use that stuff
Yeah, same here.
because the thing about it is like only if it's like unbearable pain.
Exactly.
I like if it's unbearable and it's really messing with me. That's the only time I'll start taking stuff. But you don't want to build up habits on any of this shit.
Yeah, especially nowadays, bro.
Yeah, especially. I mean, I remember when they were giving out all those opioids and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember, like I back then, I had a car accident, and I went to one of these physical therapists, and the guy said, "Yeah, what do you want?" And I was like, "What do you mean? What do I want? I'm not the doctor you are." And the guy, he was basically ready to give me anything I
Yeah.
wanted,
Yep.
horse pills, all types of shit. And the thing about it is, they strung all them white people out, and all the motherfuckers are dying of fentanyl and all that stuff, and the opioids. That shit is crazy. I don't mess like that. Mm-mm. Oh, there's Jessica. Jessica, here's the link. Here's the link, girl. I tried to get Jen up, but she don't join. So Jessica, there's the link right there, Jessica.
Yeah, so we can investigate this neck some more.
Yeah, we're gonna investigate that face and that neck. She looked just like my Haitian coworker.
No,
I got
that's the thing about
I got this
she
little
looks really
girl.
fit though. Like I said,
I got,
I'm joking her, but she looks like she's really in shape. Even with the little picture she showed, even
yeah.
her stripper picture, she don't got a lot of body fat or anything, so she looked like she's a fit, you know what I'm saying, like athletic chick.
Well, you got to be fit to ride that pole.
Well, nah, Chuck,
Well, no, listen. I know they be breaking the rules for this body positive image nonsense, but I'm
I'm
just saying.
so down. I'm telling you, down here, bro, is totally different. It's different. You'll be amazed at what a big bitch can do on that pole. Not big, not really BBW, but like the chick that's got a huge fat ass. That's like we talking like 50-inch ass. Boy, you'll be surprised, bro.
Oh my.
Yeah, nah, up here in New York, like they got them more in shape and shit and all that.
Yeah, that's up north.
More slender.
Yeah, northern because northern dudes, you know what I'm saying, it's just totally different. But down south is a different beast, bro, when it comes to that pole, bro.
Jessica, where you at? Hit the link there. Jessica, where are you? Where's Sexy Red? She should be here too. I'm gonna get Sexy Red and Jessica. We're gonna have a sex sandwich.
Sexy Red shook the spot on you, man, because you try
Well,
to.
listen, her man came back from overseas. So that complicates things. Hey, Jessica.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so what were we talking about before?
He's talking about her strong neck.
Oh,
Yeah.
my neck.
Strong neck.
Why you guys say that?
Neck strong.
They look strong. It look muscly.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You just look really fit. You look fit. You don't look like, you know what I'm saying, like the typical like down south stripper. You just look real like you say you 5'6", 165, right?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, so I think that's a little over, but on average, like you said, you gotta think about that. In comparison to the average black chick, you're probably like 30 pounds, 30 to 40 pounds on the weight.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true.
And you do say you work out a lot too. So like I said, you work out plus your job is working out. So, you know.
Why you like fat girls?
I like thick women, ma'am. I like the long haired, thick red bone. Okay, with the fattest of asses. Okay, she got to have a cute face, and you know what I'm saying. Her hips have to stick out further than her waist. You know what I'm saying, and her ass and her titties got to be, you know what I'm saying, got to be comparable. You know what I mean? I'm a big guy, man. I'm a big nigga, so I don't mind, like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more meat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a carnivore.
Yeah.
So Jessica, take me through your week. Like, how often do you go to the club, or are you in school?
No, I'm not in school.
So what do you do besides the club? What else do you do?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So what is that? A 5-day a week thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it depends. I didn't really go to work this week.
Oh, you don't go to work this week? What is because Thanksgiving off? They give strippers
No,
Thanksgiving.
I didn't go because like I don't like to work when I'm on my period, so I didn't want to go to work
Oh.
this week.
So like how does that go? So what, you be on the pole and then all of a sudden the pole turns red and it starts bleeding, or what like how's that?
No, you wear a tampon.
So what's the problem with working on your period? Like what's the problem?
I just don't want to personally. It's just my personal choice. I just don't like it to.
All right, so what else do you do? So you got the
You
pole
know,
by night.
that bloat, she be getting that bloat. She be getting that little fupa when it's that time.
So you get the pole by night. What do you do through the week? What else do you do?
That's it. I go to the gym. I go to the grocery store, and I smoke weed.
Oh shit! You smoke weed? Oh.
Oh God! See, that's why you not gonna get off the pole. You supporting your habit. See, you hustling all the way backwards, ma'am.
What you mean?
Ma'am, you
Like
don't have
I'm a
time.
crackhead.
You don't have. Man, listen, you know the biggest junkies in the world. You know who the biggest junkies in the world are?
Coffee drinkers.
No, cigarette smokers and then weed heads. Cigarette
I'm not
smokers
addicted to
and
weed.
then yes, you are. I bet you can stop for 30 days.
I have stopped for 30 days.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
When?
When I was 18.
Why? And what were the conditions as to why you stopped for 30 days?
I just moved out of my parents' house, and I didn't think it was the best decision to spend my money on weed, so I was not smoking.
Oh, so again, so you didn't willfully do it. It was
willfully because I had money to buy weed. I just chose not to.
No, you was trying to not be homeless, so that's why. And as soon as you had money to buy weed again, how long has the stretch been of you being a weed smoker?
I probably started grade 12.
Ma'am, see, you just snitched on yourself. You just lied. Now something ain't adding up. So you say you stopped when you was 18, but you just went back to grade 12. You 22, ma'am.
That's when I started smoking.
I'm talking about your current active weed smoking. How long was it since the last time you stopped?
Oh, since I stopped? Oh, yeah. Last time I stopped was like when I was 18.
So you telling me, all right, so listen, I love this. So 18 to 22 is how many? Because you're 22, right?
Yes. I'm about to be 23. I'm getting old.
So you're going on 5 years of smoking weed, but you can stop whenever you want.
Yes.
Okay, all right. You right.
When I get married, I'm gonna stop smoking weed.
Yeah, when you get so everything with you is so you know what I realized about you. You keep using marriage as like the stopping point for stripping. Now it's the stopping point for weed. You want to throw anything else in there?
Because it's like I wouldn't want to smoke weed if I have children. I don't have no kids, so why not smoke weed?
but it's like you should do it on the inverse though. That's what you know what I'm saying, because it's like you say, okay, when I get married.
But that's different. You have children in a house. Why would you want to be smoking in the same house you have children in?
But you keep talking about have children, and I mean you got to get pregnant before you had the children, right?
Yeah, I'm not planning on getting pregnant anytime soon.
Yeah, but you don't plan on getting married either anytime soon.
Yes, I do.
Well, no, no, you don't. Again,
Jessica, one thing I gotta say: if you meet a guy and things work out between you, he's gonna if he thinks that you're marriage material, he's gonna now. he's going to lock you down as quickly as possible. So you're saying you're not planning on getting pregnant no time soon. I'm telling you that, and let me just say this. I got a 20-year-old cousin, and I just found out yesterday that he's basically expecting. He 20-year-old cousin, and he just got this chick pregnant. This motherfucker, all he got is a job at FedEx. and
What did
he's
you
gonna
tell
be a
him?
father. I didn't say shit to him, but he's going to be a father, and this motherfucker is working at FedEx, and that's it. Like he's just a delivery boy. And his mom is going to support him, and I'm sure that his second mom, Rainbow, is going to support him too.
Oh, he got better parents than me.
Well, why did your parents didn't want to support you? Why did they not support you?
My mom told me if I ever get pregnant, she's gonna kick me out the house.
Well, I think it's kind of self-defeating if they, let you go and be a stripper and move out. That kind
she
of
doesn't know that I'm a stripper.
Yeah, they didn't let her. Remember, her family is Nigerian. They don't know what she does. She's
They think that I'm a bartender.
So what happens if your dad ever goes to that club and he sees you on the stage?
He gonna snatch her down off that pole.
Get on that stage. What is this?
What is this?
What is this?
Is this a joke?
What is this? Is this a joke? Oh man, that'd be scary. Because if I ever saw my daughter on the pole, I don't know what I'd do. I'd feel like Lawrence Fishburne.
So, but technically, you guys would say it's his fault, right? He failed me as a father, right?
Well, but did your father work hard and did he provide for you and everything, or did he not?
No.
He didn't? Oh, so he failed. Where is he? What does he do?
He does a regular job.
Like what? What does he do?
He's like a lunch person at a private school.
A waitress? A waiter?
No, not a waitress. In a cafeteria at a private school.
Oh, he works.
Okay, so he works.
What do they call them? Cafeteria people. Right?
Cafeteria workers. But but hold on, this is what I'm saying. But like I said, he's an immigrant though. So your dad, I imagine your dad is somewhere in his 50s. 50. So again, you got to think, your dad is a first generation immigrant Nigerian coming from Nigeria to here, right?
That's not a good excuse though. My mom is a whole nurse and she's an immigrant as well.
Okay, but again, so did your dad go to school though?
No, he didn't go to school at all.
Okay, so your mom went to school, right?
Yeah, but she went to school late when I was in high school. She
who paid for your mom? Who do you think paid for your mom to go to school?
My mom paid for her to go to school. She still owes them. She took debt.
Yeah, but your dad didn't help her at all? What you trying to say?
No, my mom went to school in Canada, and she took in Canada they have something called OSAP. It's like a government loan.
I thought it was free. I thought it was free school in Canada.
It's a new thing that they made, and it's only free school. I think if your parents make less than $60K, something like that, a year.
Oh, okay.
And by the time they passed that law, my mom already finished.
Oh, she was already done. She was long gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about your mom?
They say your daddy a lunch lady.
I know. You see the type shit with my dad. Y'all don't respect black men. Look at y'all.
Oh,
well, listen, I know male cafeteria workers. I got no problem with it. As far as I'm concerned, it's a legitimate job.
It's just not good money, but hey, you gotta get it how you get it.
Hey, you're right. Hey, it's better than him. It's better than him doing something illegal. You know,
I'm glad he's not slinging crack rock.
Yeah. Better than him being a felon out here.
He's not slinging crack rock. It's all good for me.
But no, yeah, man, you gotta cut your dad some slack, man. Like I said, he's a fucking, he came off the boat. So,
No, I don't need to cut him no slack.
Motherfucker, how the hell you get here?
Because they had sex.
Look at your ungrateful ass. You could be somewhere in a hut with no shoes right now. What about that?
A hut with no shoes.
Yeah, you've been to they ever took you back? You ever been to Africa?
No, I never been to Nigeria.
Would you think you would like to live there?
Oh.
I think I would like to stay for a long vacation,
Now
like
you
maybe
do know you're
6
like
months, but I
20.
wouldn't want to live there.
Listen, you're like 29, so you'd be like forced marriage by now.
I'm not 29.
How old are you?
I'm
You said
22.
22?
Where
Yeah,
did you
you
get
should be.
29 from?
Oh shit, you're 22? Wait a minute. What's the address?
Oh my god.
I can be over. Listen, I'll drive at top speed. I'll be
But
over
it's
there like
not
10 minutes.
forced marriage. You agree to it. They don't force you to marry the person. You could say no or yes. It's not
Yeah,
forced.
you could say no and get forced into marriage anyway.
It's
Shit.
not forced. Usually the women agree. They're not like going to the house and they're unhappy. They want to go there. It's not forced.
I've watched a lot of those Nigerian movies. It's like they sell you for like a cow and some goats.
That's not they don't that's the bride price. You bring it to the
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I want my husband to do the same thing when he wanna marry me and we're gonna go back to Nigeria.
I personally like lamb gyro over rice. I'll buy the cow, the goats, the lamb, whatever it is, and I'll trade them for you.
Yeah.
No problem. That's easy. That's the easy part.
Yeah.
Livestock.
And then we have a big village wedding.
Well, yeah. Well, the weddings there don't really cost that much, so that's not
Yeah,
that
it's
bad
not
either.
that expensive.
But you gotta do the English version because I don't speak Nigerian.
They speak English in Nigeria.
Yeah, but I don't speak Nigerian English.
What's in English?
Yeah, Nigerian English is when they talk with that heavy accent.
Pigeon.
They got that heavy accent. I don't understand what they be talking about. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad you don't have any what is it called? Screenshots of your club inside it or anything. I'd share that up.
Of my club.
Yeah, your club. Like you don't have any screenshots, video clips, none of that shit.
Why are you worried about my club?
No, I don't want to see your club. I'm just talking about you in action on the
Oh,
post.
me dancing?
Yeah. Shit, you might get some people might want to donate. You might get some super chats. You never know.
This is your channel.
Yeah, but I'll give you the money. I don't even care. When people donate, listen, when people donate on my channel, I always give the gifts to my guests. I usually don't even keep it because to me it doesn't even matter. But you got to be entertaining. If you got to understand, dear, you got to be entertaining, though.
That's true.
Who's this person, Kai? Who the hell is this? Kai, who
This
is
guy with the A, I think he was on the other platform, but he wasn't talking.
He had a blue A on the other panel, but he's going to have to say something here. Kai, what's up? Say something. Kai, you got to say something. All right, well, I'll remove you until you're ready.
Get him out of here.
Yeah. You got to talk, bro. So, yeah, so you strip, you smoke weed. What else do you do?
I'm a loner. I don't do nothing.
Yeah, you see, that sounds boring. You need something in your life, dear. You need something in your life to occupy you.
I need structure.
Yes, you need a man's structure. Yep, that's it. Let's see, what's the chat saying? What's going on? What's good? Fantastic from Dean Davis. Let's see. I know O'Malley went to sleep. She didn't even bother trying to come up in here because she knew I wouldn't play that shit.
Thank God. Oh my God, bro. Jesus Christ.
She know I'm not playing that shit. No, got no country saying here. I get no notifications. Why is somebody trying to fucking call me? The Nigerians I grew up with had money to a degree. Is she Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa?
Neither.
Neither? Oh, okay. No, well, she's American basically at this point. I don't know what her mom was. What was your mom?
My mama's Nigerian as well.
No, but Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa?
Benin.
Benin? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Platinum made me bring the ammo out for no reason. Yeah. So what else? What's going on?
You tell us.
No, you tell me. 'Cause I'm telling, like I'm just saying, it's like it's still early. It's only 8:12. I could get over to your house before 9 o'clock.
Oh my God.
I could. In fact, I could do a live stream date.
A live stream?
I could turn my camera on and I
What if
could
your fiance sees that?
I'm sorry, what?
What if your fiance sees that?
Trust me, there's nothing she could do about it. And I'll just say, you're my cousin. She's my Nigerian cousin. That's why we're both black.
God, man.
There you go.
That only works on girls that are slow.
And by the way, listen, it's just going for coffee. It's nothing serious. Just coffee.
Okay, so when we go for coffee, they said to live stream the date.
Well, I could live stream it.
Live stream
that there's no funny business going on. There's no funny business.
Yeah, live stream the shopping spree.
Yeah. Or live stream
you know you're gonna pay for that shopping spree later at one point in time.
No, he said he just wants conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna go to
on delivery. Fuck that.
We'll just go out for coffee. And we'll live stream it.
Because so I don't even know. So how does strip clubs work in New York?
We don't get naked like in down south. We just
that sounds like a ripoff.
Yeah, we stay in our outfits. Yeah, it's the same thing everywhere. We just don't get naked.
Oh, so y'all sort of like, so Virginia is the same way. So in Virginia, for the most part, you can't really, unless I think you go up to the shit close to DC, right? You can't get nude in the state of Virginia.
That's pretty much all East Coast strip clubs, though. Like even in
that's not true at all.
I don't think they make it in fit. I'm talking about East Coast.
Oh, you talking about like tri-state area shit?
Yeah, I don't think in Philly they get naked either.
Do y'all serve alcohol there? Well, I imagine you serve alcohol, right?
Yes, but there's one club in New York where you can get naked, but in that club you can't. They don't sell alcohol. So that's the thing about New York. If you have a strip club and you get naked, you can't serve alcohol.
Yes, so it's the same way. A couple of spots down here do the same thing. The non-major spots. The non-major spots is both. They don't give a fuck. But that's like you said. Usually, if they get all the way naked, it's no alcohol. But usually, they have like a entry re-entry thing, because motherfuckers just get lit the fuck up in their car or whatever, and then go back in the club. So. But yeah, man, we went to when I went to what was it, Reno? Oh yeah, Reno. I went with these. I don't know why the hell military dudes love the strip club, bro. I never been to a strip club in my life till I got in the military. That's all these motherfuckers want to do, bro. They're always gonna go to the damn strip club and get finessed by y'all.
You were in Asia?
No, I said Nevada.
Oh, so you're still over here. Is that bad?
What?
How's he getting finessed?
What do you mean? Because like they for one, you're paying somebody to tease you, for one. That in itself is a finesse. It's voluntary. It's voluntary finessing. But then, like they said, they're gonna take them back in the back room, and they was telling this dude that they was gonna like let him fuck in the back room, like in the private room. I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about? It's some young dumb motherfucker. I'm like, bruh, you're not finna fuck this bitch in the club. You crazy? Like, bro, she's lying to you. Nah, man. She said 200, 250 right now. You know what I mean? And
did he get to do it?
Nah, because I was like, bro, no, nigga, we leaving. Only reason I even went is like these stupid.
You a hater.
Yeah, I was. I am admitted.
Why you messing up our money?
Hey, fuck out of here. Because you gotta think about it, right? So it's not just about messing up his money, because this dude gets pissed off and he gets finessed or whatever. He causes a scene. Now I'm in trouble because I'm out with these stupid motherfuckers and I gotta tell account. I'm forced to snitch about what the fuck happened. So yeah, that's preventative measures, man. Like you better off just, you know what I'm saying, going to buy some pussy than try and fucking fuck a stripper in a strip club.
No, but some clubs, they let you fuck. And now prostitution is legal in New York. I went to this club the other day
Oh
and
shit.
yes, they made it legal. So this club I went to, he straight up told me, if you want to go to the back and fuck, you could do
Yeah.
it. Because
Yeah.
now it's legal in New York to
Yeah,
be a
it's been legal in New York since like around New Year's.
Wait, but when you hold on, guys, when you say it's legal,
You mean
is it legal or decriminalized?
It's
As in they're
Oh,
not
sorry,
prosecuting?
decriminalized.
I think they're not prosecuting it, but I
yeah,
never heard them make
but
the shit
Chuck,
legal.
but this is what she's telling you though, Chuck. So she's telling you though that like it's being normally promoted like in the strip clubs for bitch, you know what I'm saying? So like bitches, bitches is taking full advantage of the, you know what I'm saying?
It's legal now. Like now they let the hoes be free. Now the cops
Damn.
is their customers.
Damn. So now y'all had the cops coming in there like, yo, going to the back, son. I'll be back in 30 minutes, B.
It's not. But I don't even think prostitution should be legal. Like the government just wanna make it legal because they can't tax the hoes.
Exactly.
Well, no,
If they could figure out a way of taxing hoes, they wouldn't care. Do you think they would care about a female?
They gotta find a way to make up this money, man. That's what people don't realize. That's why weed and everything. It's gonna be like United States is finna be like fucking Amsterdam, bro. Like the whole fucking United States is finna be. Everything's gonna be legal and everything's gonna go because they need as much money as possible to make up for all this money motherfuckers have just thrown away and pulled out of thin air.
So the thing about like in Oregon, everything is pretty much almost every drug is legal now. Heroin,
really?
Over a certain amount.
Yeah, Oregon and I think Washington too, right? I think it's Oregon and Washington.
Yeah,
Washington and Oregon, I think.
Shrooms, heroin, whatever, crack, coke, whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, like I said, to this guy right here, Lethus Tremont, hey, the hoes is only winning because of the niggas that's paying them, man. Hoes can't win without men.
Is that the new manosphere saying?
No,
that's the new Ramil Amir Thanksgiving week roast of
he blocked me on his channel.
He's purging all of the women. He's purging everybody. That shit is
he
hilarious.
blocked me on his channel.
I be listening to that stream, man. That dude be fucking driving. He be killing me. That shit is
I was
hilarious.
in his comment section talking shit.
I think Jessica X came on this morning and he like blocked her like immediately.
But he hide me from his channel. I can't even make comments.
Nah. He's trying to keep it pure, like no women at all. He's trying to make it pure.
He's a hater. I just asked him a little question. Boop.
Yeah, I know. Nah, he's not playing right now. I don't know who pissed in them cornflakes, but he's pissed off.
Yo, but they said that he's a child predator.
That's not true.
A child predator.
He's not a child predator. That's
anytime you're pimping, they try to make it out like you're a fucking sex trafficker and all.
But if you pimping minors, then you are a child predator.
No,
you're supposed to be pimping on grown women.
Hold on, because you're talking about shit you don't know about. Right. So again, that he was never charged with that. That was an article that people are using. So that was something they tried to charge him with, but they weren't able to charge him with it for whatever reason it was. So he doesn't have that other charge. So that's a false fucking narrative. That's bullshit. So that's just not true. So let's not act like it is. So no, he's not.
But you know what? Don't see. Here's the problem. Those women's fear bitches, like that really scrawny bitch who looks like a goddamn chicken head. She's the one who always be talking about like these dudes.
There's a woman's fear?
Yeah, there's this bitch who looks like a fucking chicken.
Squidward. She looks like Squidward. The bitch is
I got her picture too. I got a picture because I made a meme out of her and I want them to know I made the meme. I don't give a fuck what they think. And the thing about it is she was talking so much shit. Like she was talking shit on Fantastic. She was talking shit on Ramel and all these Manosphere dudes. And I'm like, yo, who the fuck allowed them to even build up to the point where they could even just run that nonsense? I couldn't figure that shit out.
It's black woman?
Yeah, she looks black, but she looks like a chicken head. I got her photo.
She looks like Squidward. That bitch nose as big as her head is. That bitch is ugly as fuck. And she got like 4 baby daddies.
And it's funny because she's talking so much shit. And the crazy thing is, when she cammed up, all of a sudden now it's like she was a fucking chicken head.
That bitch ugly as fuck.
I'm like, how the fuck do you talk that much shit and you look like shit?
Yeah, she ugly. That bitch got hit with every
Yeah, here
branch,
it is.
every limb, every twig of the ugly
So
tree.
what does she do? She just talks about like the manosphere.
No, she's a part of them lame ass motherfuckers that used to be
Cynthia
pro
G.
black. They were pro blacks a year ago. Now they're divestment people. So now like they act like they hate niggas, but that's the profitable thing, man. So like, hating niggas is, making more money than the pro black shit was. So now they on the fucking hate nigga train. Even though again, that bitch got 4 baby daddies. And we know Cynthia G got one fucking serial baby daddy. And the other bitch got a fucking,
And Cynthia G has a son, right?
I don't know what she has, but she has a kid by a nigga that already had 4 kids by 3 different chicks. I think she's number 4, if I remember right. I think she's baby mama number 4 or number 5. I forget. But whatever it is, the bitch claims she hate niggas, but she can't get off nigga dick. That's the facts.
Yeah, it's like listening to her is just fucking ridiculous. It's like the shit that they be saying. But
Yeah, man, it's just like niggas. I don't get it, man. But like, it's just the shit,
and then
man.
that motherfucker, like Taz, that nigga sounds like he's retarded.
Oh god, son, I'm not
I
even.
think she really feels that way, Cynthia G. You think she just does it for you too? I think she really feels that way.
No, see that. Listen, no, that's what I'm trying to say. So, like, for everybody that don't know about Cynthia G, Cynthia G told her whole story, right? Cynthia G pretty much grew up with daddy issues. She also grew up with self-esteem issues, whatnot, what have you. She tells a story about how she was in, I think, a middle school, and she made a cheerleading team, or they moved or something because her dad was fucked up, and she wasn't able to stay on the cheerleading team, so she had like confidence issues and things like that, or whatnot, what have you. Also, like she was at some point in time, and they still got the pictures of it of her dealing with white dudes. She claims she was dealing with white dudes, but they were just paying her for nothing, just for her time. She wasn't having sex. She wasn't getting intimate. She wasn't doing any of this shit with white dudes. Then she came to the internet and she went hard on white dudes. Cave beasts, cavemen, white folks this, white folks that, all that shit, whatever the fuck. White boys shut her the fuck down. Then she changed up and she started attacking black men. Black men ain't shit. Black men ain't this. Black men ain't that. Lo and behold, the whole time she fucking niggas, and she got pregnant by the same nigga, the same dusty nigga she claims she don't like. And like I said, I was on the panel once before with her when she directly said, bro, she said, it was just something about, she was describing the type of nigga she liked. Say she was in the club, and she just said, literally, this real shit. Now, she said he just did something to me. I couldn't resist it. I wanted him to take me right there. The bitch was like she wanted the nigga to fuck her in the club. That's how infatuated this bitch is with niggas. But again, she's so unattractive. She's so unattractive, and she's such an asshole of a fucking person, and just just unbearable to be around. She's like the femcel. She's a fucking femcel. So the men she don't want her, but she love fucking niggas, bro. I'm telling you, she not fucking with no other dick than nigga dick. That's fact.
I don't think Cynthia G's an ugly woman. I think it's just her attitude.
I think it's just that caked up fucking makeup.
Thank
She
you.
looks ridiculous.
Listen,
She looks like fucking Wendy Williams.
If she
again,
had a different attitude, because she's not ugly, she's not big. She
how
just
can you say?
has
Hold
a
on.
nasty
How can you
attitude.
say? Can you honestly say if a woman's not ugly or not if you've never ever seen her natural face?
But you do think she's wearing a whole bunch of
I'm
makeup?
gonna ask you. Not thinking, ma'am. That's factual. You can see it. You can see it on her face. Her wig, the wig, and the fucking makeup. Are you kidding me right now? You trolling? Yeah, man. No one's ever seen her natural face, and like she's quick to say all these things about people or whatever, man. And like I said, her one of her biggest issues, she has a security issue. That's why she wears the makeup. That's why she wears the wig. That's why she does all the things that she does, because again, she's insecure about her own appearance. She's not satisfied with herself, and pretty much she knows she's just unattractive. So, I mean, let's just be real.
Yeah. Horrible attitude. And then the shit she's saying, it's like, I'm surprised.
And I think she has a son. I think she has a son at that. So it's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what kid she has. And again, I ain't gonna get into it's never about the kid, man. Like, but again, I just say this: if a nigga denied his kid, if a nigga had a kid and denied it, he would be the biggest piece of shit like in the world. This is a woman now. This is a woman that not only has a kid, but is talking about aborting black babies. And I don't think I don't know what gender the child is, but even boy or girl, for a black mother to encourage or fucking
She's sick.
to just
No, but fantastic. It's worse than that. For you to even say some shit like that on fucking YouTube and your channel to not be quickly removed. Now I got a problem with not only her but YouTube.
well, YouTube don't give a fuck, man. Like I said, the only people that they're censoring are the men because again, you got to hold that whole like, bro. I didn't even know this was a thing, bro. They got a hold of the real divestment bitches, the real deal ones, bro. They talking about hanging niggas and killing niggas
Who are you
and
talking
aborting babies.
about? The pink pill?
Divestment. No, not the pink pill. I'm talking about like like so you got like the pink pill, hey, don't deal with niggas, deal with white men. But then you got like I think they said divestment. What is it? Divestment zealot. The divestment zealot, she's like, put these niggas in the middle of the street and shoot them dead.
Whoa.
Like her avatar, her channel avatar is a picture of a nigga hanging from a tree.
But I never met like black women like this in real life. It's only on YouTube. I never met a black woman.
That's what y'all like. I don't her either. Like I said, look, ain't no white man dealing with no big burly ass black bitch. I'm sorry, he's just not 9 times out of 10. So like that's why they just do the shit for the bag. It's frustrations on both sides, man. Black women that's mad they can't get the dude they really want. The high value dude or the fucking, the jawline nigga, so to speak. So they just hop on the internet, man, and they rage and they get mad and talk shit about motherfuckers. Even though, like you said, if a nigga walked up on them like, "Hey, what's good?" The bitch will fucking, she'll wear her pants. Especially like, bro, come on now. If you have a woman that's a two and a few fold and below, right? So we talking about a 4 or lower of a woman, and she's overweight, she's not attractive at all, and an attractive dude pulls up on her, bro, she's going to lose her mind. She's not going to know what to do. At first she's gonna be like, "Yo, you talking to me? You talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you." The bitch gonna lose her mind, bro, and that nigga be able to do anything he wants to.
Yeah, I just can't understand how that shit's even tolerated. Honestly, I don't know, but it's like whatever, because YouTube should have responsibility to take that shit down.
They don't give a fuck about black people. If it was about white men, they would have took it down.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying, right? So that's another fucked up part about it. So when Cynthia G was railing and doing the shit against the white dude hit her fucking channel. Like they did. They flagged the shit down like she couldn't last to the point where she had to switch it up. Niggas got the whole, you can't knock the hustle shit and like the stupid ass, just dumbass code as where if you do it, it's some kind of like foul and shit, even though if it goes against, the overall positivity of anything, niggas just refuse to get down like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's the niggas allow the shit the fuck shit to stay around, to be honest. Unfortunately.
But her friend is married to a black man. I think she lying though.
That no one's ever been able to legally marry, even though like I said, I'm against the legal marriage shit. People have shown otherwise. I'll just say that. But that shit there is just so much dysfunction and shit. Again, you got a person that has multiple domestic violence situations and one on, what I'm saying, one recorded while they were on some YouTube shit. So again, man, I don't know. Niggas is weird.
Yeah, I don't agree with that whole code shit. I'll fucking flag your channel for that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Good luck.
Yeah, like these codes are stupid. To me, that's like that don't snitch shit when you witness a fucking crime that affects you. It's like, what are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna put your ass in jail. Who the fuck you kidding? Who do you think you're talking to? It's like it's so ridiculous.
Hey man, that's just the nigga.
I support her right to free speech. Fuck that shit. No, not on this. You ain't got no right to free speech on YouTube.
But YouTube probably doesn't think that it's hate speech because they would have taken
YouTube
it down.
might not know. That's the problem. It's like in order for them to be forced to do anything, it's like you have to make a loud stink about something. You know?
It's gotta be a group of people to do it in order for, or somebody with pull that's offended.
Yeah, 1 or 2 flags doesn't even get noticed.
Oh yeah, it has to be something like if you say anything about people from Israel or the Rainbow Coalition, yeah, man, you up out of there quick. That shit gets immediate, attention.
What's up, Sexy Red? How was your week? How you doing, babe?
Pretty good. Why y'all being messy up here?
I'm sorry, what happened?
Messy.
Being messy. So messy.
Who being messy?
Yo.
Just giving a recap of people that do not know the history.
If they want to recap, they can go watch a video or two.
Why? Because he talking shit about Cynthia.
Yeah, I'm not with this shit.
Why? Because she gonna call us. What's she gonna call us?
Wait. Whoa. So
Black
you
girl identified.
you in the Cynthia G camp now?
No, never was, but I'm not messy like that.
That's not what. So what did I say that was messy?
Everything you say is messy.
So telling the truth.
Hey, baby, how you doing, girl?
I'm
So
good.
telling the truth is messy.
Good.
Where
I
was
mean,
the
I
lie?
was trying to say she's a little pretty. He shut that shit down.
She's not. This ain't nowhere.
No,
So Red, is that a new hairstyle?
You try to reel me into this shit.
All right, forget it. We won't talk about that if you're worried about it. But Red, you got a new hairstyle?
That's all my hair, yeah.
Oh, good. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's nice. That looks fun.
It's grippable. Yeah, that looks grippable.
I usually have pigtails every day.
That looks really
handles.
grippable.
Exactly. Handlebars.
Like I could grab a full hand of that.
Exactly.
While tearing your bed apart.
I mean,
like how hard do you think that your headboard could knock your walls? Like how hard?
Not that hard. It's not that hard.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I want one of them. See, I really want one of those like sleigh beds, but they're so heavy.
Sleigh beds, unless you have a big room, sleigh beds really don't make sense.
What type of bed is that? And then it's like if you have movers, it's too heavy and it takes too long.
Yeah. Yep.
So I can't have what I want.
Way too big.
Mm-hmm. I guess wait till I get married for that kind of shit. I'm not getting married though.
Married. What's this guy talking about?
I don't want to.
You don't want to get married.
Smart lady.
No, it just gives me so much anxiety.
So wait, Sexy Red, do you agree with the new Manosphere comment, hoses winning?
I'm on the fence with that because
you're on the fence?
Yeah, because in some ways hoes are winning, and then in some ways hoes are not winning.
So how are they not winning?
Are hoes winning in the majority? That's the question. That's the
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know a hoe?
No.
You don't know no hoe?
I mean, I could know a hoe and don't know. Oh yeah, I know some hoes.
All right, so you know some hoes. So
I don't really know, but I don't.
Okay, so all right, so even if we saying hoe, just women in general, right?
I think when y'all say hoe, y'all just mean women.
They usually it's just referring to women in general.
So I know women, yes.
So women in general, okay. Out of the women, what percentage of them are winning? Is 51% of women winning at least of the women you know?
I don't really do percentages, fantastic.
You have to though.
I don't have to do anything.
Well, you should have said, I don't have to do anything. Hoes is winning.
Do you guys think hoes are winning?
No, hoes can't win without men.
Honestly, let me tell you something. I gotta say
that's why it's
Sexy Red. Let me just say this.
I'm on the fence.
I've been listening to Kevin Samuels for like the last 2 years or whatever since the pandemic started, right? And he had me absolutely believing about that winter is coming shit. Like I was expecting winter to come and wipe all these hoes out, and they'd all be on the street, right?
All on Skid Row.
Sure enough, fucking Ramil gets on this thing, and he was like, "What?" And he fucking turned that whole shit around for me, and I was like, "Yo, this dude's right." I thought winter was
Well,
coming.
this is the thing though, and this is a crazy thing. And Chuck, you should understand this more than anybody else though.
The
We really
welfare
haven't.
state. It's the
We
welfare.
really haven't hit the fucking. You know what I'm saying? We haven't hit the fucking the financial crisis yet.
Yeah, but I don't think there ever
Y'all, so
will
y'all
be
just
one.
waiting for
That's the
y'all
problem.
Oh,
just
it's
waiting
gonna
to
be
pull
one.
up for a filthy,
No. Well, listen, I
faced
don't.
woman to run up to
No.
your
Well,
car.
this is what I'm
Please,
saying.
please
Well,
save
no.
me.
I don't. For one, I don't participate in whores. I don't buy pussy. For one. Two.
So you guys are talking about women that sell pussy, not just women in general.
Well, no, it's one and the same at a thing because it's just women in general. But then, like you said, the bottom falls out of everything. Then most women, I won't say most, but a major portion of women will turn to whoredom because they got to survive
within minutes.
Yeah,
within minutes.
Yeah. If
You said
the
it's the
financial
what?
crisis happens the way they're saying it's going to happen, and it has to happen eventually, we just don't know when it's going to happen. You've had Chuck? How much? We've had $5 trillion in spending over 2 years, or is it like more like 8? It's at least 5. I know, right?
I really should have did the PPP thing, right?
Well, no.
Unless you were gonna spend it properly.
Nobody went to jail. Everybody that did it, I'm still. I'm like,
unless you're gonna spend it properly and pay it back.
Girl, Google PPP fraud. You know how many people done got locked? Niggas done got locked up.
I actually haven't
a
looked
lot
that
of these
up.
niggas, a lot of these niggas that you saw flashing money and buying brand new cars and shit.
It's
A lot of that was
time.
PPP fraud.
But a lot of them got away with it because I'm still seeing them.
Listen,
let me tell you something. I make a lot of money, and I can't tell you the last time I had lots of hundreds of dollars in my fucking hands. These motherfuckers, they cashed that PPP check for $500,000. These motherfuckers, they cashed that shit.
Flossed it, and I'm telling you, and Jessica, for the ones you saying that
one girl I know started a whole business off of that. I'm like, shit.
Well,
that's what you're supposed to do, baby.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to
do. No. PPP was payroll protection. If you had a business and you had employees, you were. If
what
you
the hell
wanted
am I thinking about?
Like, I'll just say this real quick. If you had employees and you didn't want them to go without having any money, you could take out a loan from the government, and that would allow you to pay each employee their regular salary to help them get through the pandemic. I knew this bitch who owns a Golden Crust, and I was upset with her. This bitch had $700,000 in cash in her bank account. She laid off all of her. She only had like 3 workers. She laid them all off, and I was like, you know what? These people, they're not gonna take these loans because they'll just tell everybody, oh, well, business is tough. We have to close down. And she worked that job by herself. She had over $700,000 in cash, and she refused to help her employees. She just laid them off.
Wow.
And if she wanted, she could have taken the PPP thing legitimately and paid them whatever their salary was. She could have paid them $20,000, $30,000 in the year, but that's what it was supposed to be for. These niggas said, oh shit, the government giving out free money. I'm going to sign up for a fucking PPP check. Next thing you know, there's McLarens being sold.
But the government didn't do their due diligence. They just gave out the money to anybody.
All of a sudden, all these niggas around me got Hellcats. I was like, wait a minute, how the fuck you get that? I know your credit ain't shit. Man, let me tell you something. The government's going to lock.
They didn't do their due diligence.
Well, it's not for again. This is the thing. This is you missing though. Like they don't have to do their due diligence. You apply for it. You say and you have to sign to say, "Hey, I'm going to use this money for the purpose that the federal government is giving me the money for."
And ain't that a felony?
Yes, it is.
But you know, some people who had actual businesses got denied, so they should have did their due diligence.
Jessica, let me explain it like this. If you signed up for PPP and you did fraud, not only did you do fraud with the PPP money, but you also committed wire fraud for telling the government in an email or whatever that you needed that money. Like they can get you on at least 5 charges, like right up front.
And I'm surprised. So y'all haven't seen any of the cases where these people? It was some reality show nigga that got locked up.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, that shit. It's plenty of other people
too. Innocent though.
Ain't no innocent. That nigga
he ain't do that.
He's going to prison.
He said he didn't do it.
You wouldn't see a lot of that on the news because
I seen the white guy in Florida who bought Lamborghinis with the money. I seen that one.
Yeah,
wild.
there's
That's
no
just
listen.
ridiculous.
Listen, as soon as they came out with that PPP shit, Lamborghini dealers were licking their lips because they were like, "Yeah, we know exactly what's gonna happen." That's
But
why
you
they
know,
always said
people
you
that had
can't give
actual
niggas.
businesses got denied. So I don't understand
No,
how
no,
people
no.
had no
There was
businesses
there was
were getting
some
money,
people.
and then I don't understand.
If you applied legitimately, there was actually a good chance that you would get denied because if you legitimately applied, the government might say, you know what, you don't fit the profile. But these guys were lying. They were saying they had like 100 employees and 200 employees. But the problem is you have to prove that during tax season. These motherfuckers didn't have no employees. And the guy who started a business or the guys who started businesses, that's fraud. It's crazy. My sister told me, she was like, oh yeah, the government's got grants. But I was like, listen, I'm not signing up for nothing. I don't want nothing from the government. I literally said that. She was like, yeah, there's $1,000 grant. You don't have to pay it back. I was like, fuck that.
Nah, fuck that.
Because you know what they'll do? Even
They'll
if they say you don't have to pay it back, they'll take it out of your taxes. I was like, nah, man, I don't want nothing. I didn't sign up for shit. I didn't get a single stimulus check. I didn't get nothing from the guy. I was like, nah, I don't want nothing.
Oh, you bugging. I got my stimulus check.
Yeah, you got your stimulus check because you make less than $95,000 a year.
I got my stimulus check.
I didn't get shit. I didn't get nothing either. I didn't get a single stimulus. I didn't get nothing.
I decided I'm going into web development.
Wait, Sexy Red, did you just say that shit?
Yeah.
What happened to the yoga and the stripping and all that?
No. I can still do that, but I want to do.
You gonna be a stripper?
Wait, whoa, stripping. Whoa, now, whoa.
Y'all missed it? Y'all didn't know?
Sexy
I
Red
definitely didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start a Patreon and get that popping.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be a business manager. We're supposed
Wait,
to
you gonna start an OnlyFans?
Yeah, OnlyFans, not Patreon. OnlyFans give a better payout than Patreon now.
Red and Jessica. Jessica is a pro stripper and Sexy Red has the pro yoga. If I am your business manager, we can make millions.
You guys are
millions.
Wild.
They always trying to eat off the whole.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
Y'all said hoes are winning. So again, he's trying to help.
I said I was on the fence, but anyway, I'm going into web development.
Is that like you create websites?
How much do you know about web development right now? How much do you know about it?
Nothing.
So
you want to create your own website?
No, not necessarily. I mean,
why are you trying to make things hard on yourself?
It's a program that's available to me, so I can.
You can start your own social media.
I can do whatever I want.
Why are you trying to make things hard on yourself? All you got to do is that yoga.
I'm not making anything hard on myself. I just want to. I can't.
You do that
just
like
learn it.
Yoga.
I can't learn it because I want to learn it.
No, I'm just saying. Listen,
if it's absolutely free to me,
are you trying to make money or are you just playing games?
What do you mean?
like my thing is,
you sound like a pimp.
I am.
Pop that, no.
You cannot be nobody's pimp, please.
Yes, I can.
You would not be a good pimp, Chuck.
I would be a great pimp. I would make sure you're paid. You'd have a 401k. I'll get you. You'll be the most well-paid strippers in the history of stripping.
Because you start tricking on bitches, they get mad.
I'm sorry, what?
They would get mad at you because you start tricking on the next bitch.
I'll be the guy in the background nobody knows about. I'll be the silent promoter.
Why does everybody on YouTube want to be a pimp?
Because
exactly. But hoes is winning, but you can't make your own money. Whatever.
You said that it pays?
It pays well.
So how come these pimps be living in the hood?
Why they look dirty?
Oh, not dirty.
I've been watching this channel on YouTube where they got like these pimps and shit. They be
Can you do this, Red? Can you do this?
What channel?
No.
Why?
Because
You can't do that?
Hell no.
So what kind of yoga instructor? Hold on, aren't you a yoga instructor?
See, that's why I don't even want to do it now.
You can't do
that.
Like,
I don't even think I want to do this.
Aren't you a yoga instructor though? You're an instructor, correct?
I took the course. I got the certificate. That's it.
And you haven't been working on your craft, taking your craft serious enough to be doing these basic yoga moves?
I hurt my knee. I hurt my knee. But it's better
Can't do
now.
that.
But I did
So
hurt
you
my
need some.
knee doing
So
a
you
back
need some
bend.
help.
Okay,
So
fantastic. These are not basic moves. These
Thank
those
you.
are basic. Those
These
are
are
basic
basic
yoga
moves.
moves.
That's not basic.
Basic.
Yes,
these
it
look
is.
like intermediate.
Look
Like
at this woman. She has no ass.
Yeah, but she's doing the move.
She ain't got no ass.
How
No
you gonna say
wonder.
she's got no ass? I see ass.
I
I
got
see ass.
all ass and thighs. Oh,
I see plenty.
Wow. Yeah, I see a lot right here.
I see a
that's
whole
actually
lot.
that's one of my favorite.
I see
ones,
more than Jesus
actually.
can
That's
fit
one of my
What you
in
got
favorite.
doing that though?
What?
You just said your knee hurt.
but
No,
I
it's
want
actually better
get
now.
into yoga too. I want to be more flexible.
You should
Cap.
totally do it, girl. You should.
I know.
Yeah, listen, Sexy Red, you set up your channel, you do this stuff right here, you'll be a millionaire.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I
You
think
don't
so.
think so? The manosphere will eat it
How
up.
many views this video got, Truck?
1,651,000
So
fucking
yeah.
978.
like you
And then
like
she
you
got
said,
her coochie print out.
so Truck, like you said, she ain't
No,
trying to
I'm
make
so
no money, Truck.
scared.
Truck, and the crazy thing about it, Truck, listen, these women are making this buku loads of money without even doing anything sexual. They're just simply doing yoga.
Yeah.
Yoga.
Exactly.
I mean, this
don't
is kind of
see-
sexual.
I just want
No,
to
it's not.
learn.
It's yoga. It's yoga.
Yeah,
Look at how
yoga.
her
Nothing
butt
sexual
is
about yoga.
poking
I
out.
like learning.
God damn.
Y'all ain't dedicated, man. Sexy Red ain't dedicated.
You're not down for the bag.
No.
You're not down to get that bag.
But she want don't stop, pop that, don't stop, pop that, pop that. She want to get that OnlyFans popping. She want to do it for real, for real. She want to get, you know what I'm saying? She want to put
What
that.
you gonna be doing on your OnlyFans?
Nothing.
What you gonna be doing on that OnlyFans?
I can't dance.
You could do
you ain't
something
gotta
like
dance.
cooking naked with Sexy Red.
Ooh, that's cute, isn't it?
But she can't cook though. Don't nobody want to
Actually,
cook
I
no.
can cook fantastic.
Don't nobody want to cook no
Actually,
beanie
I
weenie.
can cook. I can
What
cook.
you cook yesterday?
I don't even feel like talking about this shit.
What you cook yesterday?
What do
Like,
you have for
I
Thanksgiving?
hate like, yeah, can you cook? Yes. Can you build a fucking house? No. Can you build
Yes,
a
I
table?
can.
No.
I can build a
Can you
table. I
build
can
a
build a house.
table?
I can build a table. I can build a house. I can build a whole helicopter and
Now you
aircraft.
can build it. Can you really build a table?
Yes, girl. You talking about girl? I can fix a car.
He can't do none of that shit, girl.
You can really build a house from scratch from bottom.
Of course, not from scratch, but again, I know how to fucking measure. I know how to fucking hammer. I know how to drill. I know how to cut. It's not that difficult. But no, I'm not a fucking architect. But come on, get the fuck out of here.
Fantastic.
That's gonna be one
model,
raggedy ass table.
What model helicopter do you mostly work on?
H60.
A60?
Yeah, H60.
Oh, AH60.
No, just H60.
Oh, H60. Okay.
So it's the same thing. It'll be the Black Hawk and the Black Hawks in the Army.
That's the
Sikorsky.
Sikorsky.
Yeah, Sikorsky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, so no, Fantastic's a high value man. He builds helicopter. I mean, he maintains.
There you go, baby bird. Get out.
There you go.
There you go.
But he's not gonna work out for you because I'm closer.
Yeah, and she ain't got enough
I'm
ass.
not his type. He said he like red bone.
Yeah,
That's
red bones
you,
with
Red.
a lot of ass.
I don't know any red bones.
That's you, Red.
I'm not red bone.
Nah.
I'm yellow. I'm yellow now. Sexy yellow.
What's the difference between yellow and red bone?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
I thought it was the same thing.
It's regional. It's a regional thing. It is. It's just some people. The deeper you get in the South, it like you know what I mean. The more it's red. Yellow is some shit that nobody really say yellow bones like that. I think it's more like some what's the name shit. That's probably like the more like Louisiana. The further you go towards like the West, like out Texas and shit. But yeah, I don't know. Everybody say red bones mostly.
I don't know. It was a name Platt had said, and I was like, I want that, and I said, yeah. So that's how that happened. Everybody gets named by Platt.
So how was your Thanksgiving, Red?
It's fabulous.
So what did y'all do?
I didn't do anything. So
what? You have a dog. You fed the dog, and then you went to your family's house, right?
Of course.
So what did y'all do?
We did Thanksgiving stuff.
Y'all had food.
What did you cook?
What'd you cook?
I didn't cook.
Hold on now. Hold on. So you bragging about you can cook, but you didn't cook nothing. You weren't requested to cook anything for Thanksgiving.
My family doesn't do Thanksgiving.
Why not?
So
I don't know. We never did it.
So you met up with them
you're a
and y'all
Jehovah's
didn't eat?
Witness? Oh, you're a Jehovah's Witness?
I had a great Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving?
Are you a
Are
Jehovah's
you a
Witness?
Jehovah's Witness?
How was your Thanksgiving?
I grew up Jehovah's Witness though.
Sexy Red is Jehovah's Witness. She around here knocking on doors.
No, I'm not. It's too fucking cold for that shit.
Jessica, how was your Thanksgiving?
I'll eat the plate of food though.
I didn't do shit.
Fuck the holiday though.
Why didn't you tell me? You could have come over.
I went to the gym. That's what I did.
That's boring as fuck. Now, wait a minute. Wait. The gym was open on Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
It closed at 1 p.m.
What gym was open on Thanksgiving?
Planet Fitness.
Oh, Planet Fitness is trash anyway.
You should have told me.
It closed at 1 p.m.
You should have told me. I could have brought you around the family.
Oh, but Planet Fitness got the joint where like you can use like the keyless entry, right? When nobody's in there, you just go in there and work out by yourself, right?
Nah, they got staff.
Fantastic for insurance.
Where the hell
purposes.
they do that at? That don't sound safe at all.
You can't go in these gyms alone.
That sounds very unsafe.
You cannot
No,
go in these gyms alone.
I knew down here was a couple of gyms where you could just go in 24/7 and like say it was nothing but whatever. You sign off on it. You know what I'm saying? Insurance purposes, I'm pretty sure they have that clause in the thing. Hey, you get injured, it's your own risk. People do that all the time. Like we go to community pools and shit.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk through the gate, it's like, hey,
or like a hotel, like a hotel gym too.
Let me tell you, up here in New York, you can't do none of that shit. It's like that. There's always somebody on guard. Otherwise, you don't do it.
Yeah, Planet Fitness is 24 hours, but they have night staff and all of that.
Yeah, well, you should have told me that you were alone on Thanksgiving because I could have worked something out for you. Just said so.
What would your parents say if you brought me home? They'd be surprised that you.
Well, I'm not gonna tell them that you're a stripper. I'm gonna tell them that you're a modern dancer. You know,
no, tell them like I'm a teacher. Something like,
I can tell them you're a teacher. I can say that.
Yeah.
I can make that up.
Teacher.
No, I could just say that you're into modern dance with the MoMA museum, and you dance.
That sounds like stripper.
Yeah, you're right. It sounds like stripper. But you gotta understand. Like my parents, they have no control over me, and they've had no control over me for the last 20-something years. So if I brought home a stripper, there's nothing they could do about it. My mom would do, so how is it? Are you in school and blah blah blah, and then she, but there's nothing they could do about it. It's like
But you don't care about their opinion.
No, of course not. I already know they don't know nothing. I made more money than they did, quicker than they did. I know they don't know nothing. I haven't listened to either of them, and I haven't listened to them since I was like 14.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh no, I got a camera. I have no idea how to use it.
You have a You have a webcam?
No, it's a camera.
What kind of camera?
For
taking booty pictures?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's easy. All you got to do is point it at your behind and take photos.
But you can never take the photos yourself. You got to have a professional, you know what I'm saying, give you the right angles.
I'm okay. I appreciate that.
Well, what kind of photos?
Whoa. I wasn't necessarily. Why you think I'm talking about me?
I didn't say that. Did I say that? You implied that, not I.
I didn't imply nothing. I just said. Damn.
Yeah, see, I'm glad Jessica has an upbeat attitude. That's why we like her so much.
Okay.
Because if she came, my family wouldn't even bother. They wouldn't mess with you. They'd be like, "Oh, okay, so she strips."
Yeah, she's sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, they wouldn't say nothing. They wouldn't. Now, my father might have a problem.
What could they possibly say about this beautiful young
lady?
They
probably be like, "She's a gold digger."
They'd probably say, you know what they would do? They wouldn't talk about her profession. They'd say, you know what, John, she's too young.
Oh,
John.
really?
Yeah, they'd say she's too young. She's 22, she's 23, she's much too young. And then I would ask my mom and be like, wait, Mom, you want me to date some old ass woman like you? No way.
What? Oh my
Yeah, I'm
gosh.
getting me some young meat, Ma.
You're so
Stay out of it,
dramatic.
Ma. Hey, Ma, stay
You-
out of it. I got me some young meat.
Wow. I bet that hurt your
my
mother's
mom now. What
feelings.
she gonna do about it? She can't do nothing.
How old is your mom?
Oh shit, we got Surism in the building.
Hey.
Surism, what's up, Surism? Yeah, I'll tell Mom, stay out of it. I need me some young meat.
What are you grateful for, Truck?
I am grateful for my job. I'm grateful I survived the pandemic, didn't lose a dime, made more money than I've made in the previous 5 years. I'm
Yes.
grateful that I just booked my vacation in Maldives.
Did you do
for
the
spring
seychelles?
break.
The
I
seychelles?
just booked it.
Yeah,
I
good.
booked it because Black Friday sales was today. I saved 50% on a hotel there, and I just booked that. What is it? April 15th. I
Oh, that's gonna be
leave for
great.
Maldives.
Y'all better turn your taxes in.
I got a business class flight to go to Maldives.
Who you going with?
His
Oh, well,
woman.
here's the thing. It was kind of expensive for me just to go, so basically it's just going to be me. My chick's not going on this one. Sorry.
You ain't
I took her. Listen. I took her with me. I took her with me to what was it, Thailand? And we made video. I made video on my channel. I had her with me in Thailand. We went to Thailand, but the thing about it is, this is really expensive. So I'm gonna do this one alone.
Wow.
Where is the Maldives?
Maldives is in the Indian Ocean, not far away from the southern coast of like India.
How long does it take to get there?
It takes 12 and a half hours to fly the first leg, and then it takes like another 4 to fly towards that part of the Indian Ocean.
So how many tickets do you have to buy?
No. You buy one ticket, and it's a continuous ticket. So if you buy a flight to Maldives, the first plane is 12 and a half hours, and then you transfer to the second plane, and that one's only 4. But that counts as one business class flight one way.
How much was it?
That shit, first of all, the hotel stay alone was not the problem. That was like $600. Business class to fly there, that shit was $5,000 just for one person.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Well, Corey, you know who goes to Maldives by themselves? I learned my lesson when I went to Thailand. I brought my girlfriend with me. That's kind of like bringing a bag lunch to an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Are you serious? Why? Was she like kind of negative on the trip?
No. She wasn't negative at all. The thing about it is, when you go to a place like that, you're going there to meet people. You're not necessarily going there to bring somebody.
So you want to meet the hoes?
I don't really want to meet the hoes. It's just that I don't want to look like I've got my hands full, just in case I did meet somebody. Because you got to remember, Maldives is the ultimate vacation spot ever. Like I'm
confused. So is the Maldives, is that considered like a part of India?
No, Maldives is it's a republic, but it's not a part of India. It's a republic.
Okay.
In fact, no, I'll pull up what these
like I always hear about it, but I don't really know.
You're gonna hear a lot about it because now they got a lot of people traveling to the Maldives. You see, like this photo, like they got a lot of people traveling to Maldives all the time.
I think I watched an episode and the Kardashians went there. I remember those huts in the water.
It's expensive to get there because of where it is. Like you see this photo, this is a map. It shows where it is. See that?
But he's right. You might be bored by yourself.
Nah, trust me. I went to Seychelles. I was not bored going to Seychelles. I brought her to Thailand, and I brought her with me to South Korea. Believe me, that was a huge mistake. I couldn't talk to nobody. Like I want to be able to talk to the chicks around I'm not trying to fuck nobody. I'm just trying to talk. Why can't I talk and take them out for coffee? Why not? Cause you there? Nah. Nah. We ain't doing that. Believe me, I don't get bored. I've been.
Oh yeah, it looks beautiful.
Oh, the place is gorgeous. The water, it's just like Seychelles. When you're in the Indian Ocean, the water is crystal clear. absolutely crystal clear. And the beaches, the whole place is a beach. Doesn't matter where you are, the entire place is a beach. It's incredible. And I'm on my way there. Yeah.
That looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm gonna be.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
I'll also say this: when I go there, I'm gonna be making a lot of YouTube videos about the place.
They don't even got Wi-Fi out there. Whatever.
No. Yes, they do.
I'm just playing.
The hotel I'm staying in has free Wi-Fi.
Get
So
out of my face.
basically, I'm gonna be making YouTube travel videos because my travel videos get a lot of views over time.
Yeah. That's gonna be awesome.
And we know half these niggas don't travel. So they don't know nothing about the Maldives. And even if they could travel, they ain't going no place.
I got a passport.
I just got my passport back. I got to renew.
Does it even cost that much to go to Dubai? $5,000?
Okay, let me tell you like this. If you want to go to Dubai and you're going to fly economy, it's only $800 or $900 round trip, right? Here's the thing. The best place to go with is Emirates or Etihad, but I prefer Emirates, right? It's 12 and a half hours to get to Dubai. Here's the thing. When you go there, it's good to have either a tour planned, but if you go to the Dubai Mall and you go, like I've got some Dubai photos. But
you got to turn down the wholeness if you go to Dubai.
Well, yeah, you have to cover up your head in some places, and you have only in the mosques. But you have to, you can't be hoeing and you can't be stripping. Can't be stripping because they will absolutely charge you with a felony. And
I know. Can't you get arrested if you kiss your man out there in public?
That whole thing about public kissing, it's like if you're giving them a quick kiss, it's not that big a deal. But
I thought you can't show like public display out there.
If you're kissing real hard and he's squeezing your ass and all that, nah, that's a problem. That's a problem. The guy can't be like tongue down your throat, squeezing your ass. He can't be doing all that. That's a problem.
You a shithead, Deacon Dave.
Huh?
Did he call me a shithead? He said, go to Dubai, shithead.
Deacon Dave? Oh, don't be mean to my guests. Yeah, you see, that's called the Burj Al Arab. Extremely expensive hotel. The kings and queens go there. So I took a photo there when I went there. So that's the Burj Al Arab, and then that's the Burj Khalifa.
That's you in the picture?
Yeah, that's me. You don't recognize me from the photo that's in the suit? You don't recognize me? I'm the same guy.
Yeah, you can't see your face in that.
You can't see your face like that in your picture.
Well, okay.
The sunglasses on looking like Men in Black.
Yeah, exactly. I always wear sunglasses because I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression, think that I'm staring them down. They're going to try to fight me.
Really?
Yeah, right. So that's the Burj Khalifa right there. That was this what was it? She was like a African chick I met. And you see, I can't talk to nobody if you go by yourself. If you don't go by yourself, you can't talk to nobody, you know. And the Emirates waitresses, what are they?
You trying to get your fuck on?
Absolutely.
Shout out to Platt. Trying to get your fuck on.
But you got to go on Emirates, baby bird. I don't know if you want to go there, but you got to go on Emirates. That's how you fly. They got really, really nice accommodations. They got showers on the plane if you fly first class.
Oh, that's too much. I'm not trying to take a shower on no fucking plane.
Oh, believe me, you don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. They got turned down beds. The bed's flat now.
Do they wash it after every use?
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable.
Ever since COVID started, they've doubled their cleanliness. Like they spray it down with this.
But you really think they really scrubbing that bathroom?
They do. Trust me. You can see the people with you can see them with the chemicals. They clean that plane. Believe me. Yes, they do. So listen, yeah. Hopefully, I don't have any porno photos in here. So that's the shower. So they have a shower on the plane. Yeah, the A380-800.
That shit looks small.
Believe me, it's enough space to fuck in.
You took a shower in there?
I was just about to ask that.
Yes, I did. If you're tall enough, I could pin you up against the wall, and we could fuck in the shower. Yes.
They said you're not allowed to talk to the Maldives woman. It's Islamic country.
Yeah, they could listen. I can talk to whoever I want to talk.
But even in those Islamic countries, they have freaking hoes. that
Oh
sell
yeah, of
prostitution.
course. Are you kidding? They got
They
hoes.
act like the woman is such a saint in those Muslim countries. Like those
Muslim
girls in the
countries.
hijab get
Listen,
down.
Muslim countries invented harems for God's sakes. They know everything about the hoes.
I
Yeah.
heard like the hoes they wear the hijabs, but like they
Well, they
let their
got
legs
a
come
bar.
out.
Look at this. They got a bar in the top floor of the plane, and you can walk around. Yeah, I got some pretty good photos. And that
That's
was
nice. You can walk
that was like
around.
that was like lamb over rice right there. Yeah, them fucking Muslims, they invented the fucking harems. Shit. Yeah, another shower photo. This is what it looks like when you sit at the business class seat, and you have like your own little mini bar.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, believe me, it's a great trip. It's a really nice trip if you go. It's a really nice trip. Oh, and that's the money. Like when I was exchanging money, I think I still have some of that money. The dirhams. Yeah, I took that photo as soon as I got to the airport. But Dubai is a really fun trip though.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
went by yourself?
I went by myself.
But I would be scared to travel to another country by myself, to be
I've
honest.
lived in other countries by myself. I've done business in other countries by myself. Believe me, I never have a problem.
I would
Well,
be
because you're a
scared.
big black guy. That's why.
I know, like a girl going by herself. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, nobody's messing with me when I go. Yo, but this is the place you got to go. You got to go to the Dubai Mall. They got the biggest mall basically in the world. Like some people say the biggest mall is in the Philippines, but this one's actually really bigger. And they keep expanding it. And the mall is so freaking big. They got an ice skating rink in the mall. They've got an indoor amusement park. They got an indoor amusement park in the mall, and then they park all the exotic cars and shit like right outside, so you can take photos next to them. And yeah, these photos are old because I took these back in like 2015. But they had an ice skating rink. Place was amazing. Like, yeah, that place was crazy. And they have all the top level stores like Audemars and Belova and all that stuff. They have all the, like, they got world class shopping there. It's the best mall you ever seen. It's like, it's amazing. They even got the Bloomingdale's, the Halabad. You know, it's like it's amazing.
I know Dubai people like to shop.
Oh, that's the skating rink. I took that photo from like the third or fourth floor. So they have a skating rink right inside the mall, and it's a big rink too. It's not even like it's small. Yeah, but man, when you walk around that place, you get tired, boy. Because
don't they have a club underwater in Dubai?
They have this is the indoor amusement park. Like they have an indoor amusement park with rides that go all the way up to the ceiling and shit, upside down rides, roller coasters and shit. They have an they have an indoor aquarium in the mall. And then they have an underground like club or something. Like that's the aquarium. I took that photo from like the third floor thing. Yeah, you should really go. Like, if you want to go with some of your friends, y'all go. Y'all just strip and save some of that money, and you go with some stripper friends, and y'all have a good time in Dubai. Shit, I'll come. Yeah, that's a model of the mall, but yeah, I had a good time, man. That place was awesome.
Dang, that's a big one.
Oh no, it's huge. It's unbelievably huge. It's like you've never seen no place this big ever. You've never seen a place this big. Yeah, so I had a good time. Yeah, that's the Dubai Aquarium inside the mall. Everybody basically goes to the mall because their entire city is air conditioned.
And they have a club inside that aquarium, right?
I think it's either the aquarium or somewhere else, but there's a lot of clubs.
Yeah, I know they have a
yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, that was like
it was like a club underwater.
I had a good time. I had a really good time. If you really want to go there, you should definitely go because it's not very expensive. I'd say that you could do a Dubai trip for less than about $2,000. Give or take $2,000.
Really?
Yeah, because the flight alone is like $1,000. The hotels are cheap. The hotel's like $50 a night.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah. When's the last time you've been on vacation, Sexy Red? See, this is the problem with you modern women. Y'all are so like lonely.
Not really.
Yeah.
Red got a man.
What'd you say?
Red has a man.
Yeah,
How
but
she
he's
lonely?
not there. He's not there meeting her needs.
I'm okay with that.
You okay? Nah, see, you
He
say
lives in
you're
a different country.
you say you're
No, not right now.
I don't know about that shit. No, I don't like that too much. I don't like that.
Well, I mean, it's not your life.
Nah, but you got to get your needs met.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
You got to get your needs met because you don't want your dog. You don't want your dog to just sit there staring at you and like, yeah, this bitch is a loser. You don't want
What type of dog you got?
He's a min pin. He's a miniature pincher.
miniature pincher.
Yeah, he's a beautiful baby.
Yeah, I don't like big dogs. I like the small dogs.
I like little dogs. Yeah.
The big dogs be looking like gorillas and shit.
Here you go. You know what? This is exactly what the fuck Ty was talking about. Here you go trying to sell this bullshit to me. You must be lonely.
Yeah, but you gotta go on vacation, Red. You
don't want no man. You don't want to cuddle at night. Fuck no, I don't. I'm okay.
That's terrible.
No, it's not.
That's terrible.
I don't think men realize like how annoying y'all are.
Bullshit.
Like, I don't want to have to.
But I feel like they're like projecting what they are going through.
I agree.
Exactly.
Don't worry, Red. I'm gonna pray for you.
Don't. I don't need your prayers.
I'm gonna pray for you too, Jessica. I'm gonna pray for you.
What are you gonna pray for me for? What? Pray that I get a rich husband.
Let Jessica get a rich husband, so this way you can meet her needs and take her on all the fabulous, luxurious trips and shopping.
And she can have her 10 kids.
And they'll have 2 or 3 children that will be.
I said 10.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Wow.
I don't ask the Lord for ridiculous things. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
It could happen. She could have 5 sets of twins. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
It can happen.
No, do you know that Nigerians have a high rate of having twins?
Really? Do they?
Yeah, I read that somewhere.
I'll tell you what. You know what? That whole thing about having twins actually scares me because there's always a possibility that the first child I have could turn out to be twins.
Oh my
now
God.
I've got 2 problems instead of 1.
If I had twins, I wouldn't want them to look alike. I would want them to at least look a little bit different.
They're twins, but
I don't want. But they have different type of twins. They have the identical ones, and then the ones that are twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want them to have the same face. That's just annoying.
And you also got to remember, some twins aren't even coming from the exact same egg because it's possible to get a woman pregnant while she's pregnant. They call it an ectopic pregnancy. So
really?
It's like I didn't even realize that, but it's called an ectopic pregnancy, where after the first egg is fertilized, the second one can be fertilized by a sperm because I think the uterine lining hasn't rejected any more semen or something like that. But if you look it up, it's called an ectopic pregnancy.
So when you're pregnant, you still ovulate? You don't ovulate.
Wait, hold on. I'll look. I'll pull it up. I can't make this shit up.
I gotta drop down. I see y'all. Thank you.
All right, sexy. What you doing for the rest of the night?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna game later. I don't know though.
Yeah, but sexy, what game are you playing? You still playing that goddamn fucking
Wildlands? Oh, 4 is a 5.
Oh my God! Why didn't you should have gotten Battlefield?
I'll look into it.
Yeah, get something that people are playing right now. It's like, come on.
That makes sense.
All right, sexy. Well, you have a good night. Glad to have you up. Well, you have a good night, dear.
You too. Bye.
All right, I'm gonna pull up this ectopic pregnancy. See, yeah, I like pulling stuff up when I mention it because it's like reach one, teach one. You know. Hold on, right here. And apparently, yeah, this is something that happens. Ectopic pregnancy. Yeah, there we go. And where is it? Apparently, you can have a freaking you can actually get pregnant. You can get a sperm cell that actually fertilizes the egg while it's in the fallopian tube. Believe that shit?
I never heard of this.
Yeah, but read up on it. It's possible. It is possible. Wow. This is a medical condition. This is what happens when you fuck way too much because your boyfriend is constantly horny and you get banged out constantly.
Okay, but Chuck, I feel like this is not right. So say I'm 3 months pregnant, he can get me pregnant again?
I don't think it happens within 3 months in. I think it's something that kind of happens a little bit. I think it happens like earlier in. Oh, okay. So
Okay.
this ectopic pregnancy occurs when the fertilized eggs attach itself in a place other than inside the uterus. Most cases occur in the fallopian tubes and are thus sometimes called tubal pregnancies. The fallopian tubes are not designed to hold a growing embryo. Thus, the fertilized egg in a tubal pregnancy cannot develop properly and must be treated. But you can see, can a woman get pregnant when or during, I should say, during pregnancy? Yeah, that shit is crazy. Yeah, because a woman is still ovulating. So it says, can you get pregnant while pregnant? It's rare but possible. Yeah, it's crazy. It happens. Shit happens. What else do they call it? Let's see. So here's why it's called. It's unlikely, but what causes it when it does happen? In order to have a double pregnancy, you've had to either ovulate while pregnant or have 2 uteri. So it's possible some women have 2 uteruses. Both of those scenarios, again, are highly unlikely, but they do happen. While uterine abnormalities aren't as common, doctors typically see people with a divided or partially formed uterus. Yeah, and they call it a didelphic uterus. Yeah, so it's crazy. Shit happens. Did she leave? Oh, she's back. Okay, there she is. Sir Messington. Who's Sir Messington? Oh, what's up, brother? I remember you. What's going on, Sir Messington?
Hey, what's going on, my
All right,
G?
I'll stop teaching people now. You can get back to the. What's up?
What was the conversation? What I missed? I see y'all been on here for almost an hour and a half. So
I just mentioned to Jessica, I was like, yeah, it would be crazy if I got a chick pregnant. My first child was a twin, and then I talked to her about the fact that it is possible to get pregnant while you're pregnant.
Yes,
bro, it looked like you was wrong. It looked like you was wrong about Rittenhouse, my dude. I mean, I know this ain't got nothing to do with the conversation.
Listen, first of all,
but
I'm gonna say it just like this. If that judge,
look, I love how I come in here starting some shit, but
that judge was fucking corrupt, and had he not tossed that gun charge, that motherfucker would have been found guilty on that gun charge. That piece of shit judge tossed the one charge that he was dead on.
How did he get the gun? It was an illegal gun?
It came from one of his friends, and he was too young to have it. And now you're hearing 100 different reasons why it wasn't illegal. It was illegal. It was.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to old dude who was in here last time talking about if he get found not guilty, then I'm gonna be sure to pop back up in the next live that you have.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
there was a bunch of them little racist bitches from fucking Australia.
Yeah,
so
right.
Listen, they got okay, good.
But was it racist? Wasn't his victims white?
Yeah, but here's the problem. The victims were white, but the question is, why were they there in the first place? They were there because they were protesting a black man who'd been shot by the police, and they felt that it was unjust. So,
and the other thing is, I mean, let's just state the obvious that if that would have been a Negro that went in there shooting up everybody and claiming self-defense, that he would have most definitely been found guilty.
But he wasn't black.
Yes, he was not black. That's why I was saying what I was saying. If that would have been, Kyle Rittenhouse would have been African.
Look at it like that? Like, why do people look at it like you shouldn't look?
Because that shows the obvious disparities in our justice system.
Well, he didn't kill nobody. He killed white people.
I mean, it doesn't matter who he killed. I was just pointing out disparity in our justice system, simply stating that if that would have been an African American individual who shot a bunch of Caucasian American individuals,
I hope not.
Irregardless of self-defense or whatever the claim was, he would have definitely been found guilty.
Well, I'm glad he got off, and I'm glad Arbery got justice, even though he can't come back to life. But
he didn't get justice. He's been killed by somebody. He's not coming back.
Didn't I just say that?
No, I understand that. But listen, here's a question. If I took my rifle and I went from New York to fucking New Jersey.
He didn't. That didn't happen.
Excuse me. If I cross state lines and I had my rifle, and I went from New York to New Jersey because I felt people were
That's illegal.
rioting. No, that's not legal.
I said that's illegal.
Okay, fine. So what I'm saying is, if I had done that as a black man, how do you think that shit would have turned out if I ended up shooting some people?
That's not what happened.
I would honestly be surprised if you even live long enough to even see a trial.
Thank you very much.
That's not what happened though. That's not what happened.
They have the cow guy on camera killing someone, right?
Yeah, but that's not what happened. He didn't cross the state line with the gun.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
And then did you hear about that one?
Debunked. The gun wasn't his.
That one dude who I guess.
Hold on. He was not supposed to have it based on his age.
No,
he was 17 years old.
No, because listen, in that state, of having a firearm under 18, if he would have been guilty, it would have been a misdemeanor, a class A misdemeanor tops. So you know what a misdemeanor mean? You can't do more than a year. You can't do more than a year.
Yeah, but 1 year would have still been time. They cleared him on all charges, though, because they dropped the one charge that he could have been found guilty on.
Yeah, like I did say, well, when I was talking to other people about this issue is this case, I did say that if anything, he should get in trouble for the gun, because I don't know, it's really blurry. The lines are really blurry with the whole gun possession, because it is open carry, and they're really how can I say this, loose. But
it wasn't his gun, so he couldn't.
It wasn't his gun, yeah. So he didn't cross state lines.
Even more to
the news. See, this is what the news does, man. They try to get people riled up. He never crossed state lines. It was a lie. He never did.
So where was he from originally?
I'm not riled up about anything. I just stick with like the facts and don't get into the minutia of everything. But
so you can't. So that's why you can't say, oh, if he was black, because then has nothing to do with the case.
No, it's not. You're right. You're correct. It has nothing to do with the case, but it's an acknowledgeable parallel of the case.
Yeah, it's a hypothetical, but you know.
And the only way that judge was able to drop that charge was because they claimed that the gun that he had met the criteria of being longer than 16 inches.
Right.
So they listen, that fucking judge was protecting that fucking bastard and let him off. You know what? Fuck it. They let him off. So
I'm glad he innocent, or he came off, because
it's such a
now
really bad
it protects gun.
No,
owners.
It fucking doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
Truck. Let me ask you this, Truck. If you see a man with a rifle,
hold on. If I see a man with a rifle while I'm at my house, or if
no, that's not the scenario.
Yeah, please.
Let's say you guys are outside and you see a guy with a rifle. Are you gonna rush him?
No.
And then when he runs away, are you gonna keep going after him?
They claim that they rushed him because they thought he was armed. What was it called? They thought that he was an active shooter, because you got to remember.
Then they see him kill
the first guy.
They thought that after he shot the first person, they thought he was.
So you think he innocent on the first dude?
On the first dude, honestly, I don't know, but they never showed us the drone camera footage.
Oh no, they did. They did show it.
But when the jury,
the footage is on YouTube.
It's you got to just Google it. It's the FBI. They have the a drone. I'm like, yo, that was a wild suspect. How the FBI.
My thing is, first of all, he can't stand trial for the shit again. So you know what? Fuck it. He got off. You know what?
Yeah. Another one bites the dust.
I'll tell you like this: George Zimmerman got off. So it's possible for people who've absolutely committed crimes to get off in this country.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah, definitely. If they
and
are
I'll also say this: had it not been for that videotape of Rittenhouse actually being attacked by those people, had it not been for that videotape, he'd be serving time right now. But in the same token, had it not been for videotape of Arbery, Arbery's killers probably would have gotten off too. So the videotape was really
the camera is everything, man.
If it hadn't been for that shit, the videotape saved both the motherfuckers. So
they attacked him while he had the gun in his hand.
Supposedly, now see, the problem is with the first person he shot, we have no idea why that he had the interaction with the first.
Because the first dude was picking on him.
Picking on him as in beating on him?
No.
Or
Like,
attacking him?
Yeah. He was picking on him and saying, "Shoot me," because he was mad.
Yeah, but just saying "shoot me" is not attacking someone.
Okay, but dude, you're not like you're
No,
defending.
when you say, hold on, when you say he was attacking,
you know that. All right, hold on, just so you could, just so you know, he was in black, right? You know he was in black, right? You know
I understand that. I don't care about his skin color.
It seems like you do.
Well, hold on. When you
but
say,
still, in the court of law,
somebody,
that's not self-defense just because I'm verbally assaulting you.
No, but but you guys not even let me speak.
Go ahead. So tell it like.
So they was at the spot, right? Neither side was supposed to be there, so they had the trash can, whatever, right? The dumpster full of fire. They were gonna head it to a gas station. What happens when you have something on fire and you try to take it to a gas station? Is she gonna blow up? So with a group of the dudes put the fire out, and the guy, this has had nothing to do with it, but the guy that's a pedo, right? He got mad at that, and he, out of all the grown ass men there with rifles and weapons, he started picking on the youngest, littlest one. He started saying, "Oh, shoot me, nigga, shoot me. What you think you tough with that gun?" Da da da. And he started rushing him. He got mad and started rushing him. And on video, you can see it on video, he's running away. I mean, what can he do? He got a rifle in his hand. He's running away. The dude keep chasing him. Man, you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Got clapped.
Whatever. You know, my thing is.
I mean, I'm just saying, Big Truck, please don't ever rush a man with a rifle, please.
I would never rush. If I was Gage Grukowicz, Kyle would have gotten 2 in the back of his head. I wouldn't have rushed him. I wouldn't have tried to arrest him. None of that shit. He would have just gotten shot.
Well, Cal, shout out to Cal.
No, I'll say it like this. I'm a strict Darwinist. This guy fucked up, and he did it wrong, so he got what he deserved. So at this point, I'm not even worried about it. However,
but why would he come to a protest with a gun? Like, clearly he had the intentions of starting violence.
Listen, Bird, when you go to one of those things, you're looking for trouble. That's the bottom line.
Why did the other dude have a gun on too?
The other dude came because he was looking for trouble. That's
the other dude had a gun too.
All of them were looking for trouble. They shouldn't.
The people that died had a gun on them.
Yeah. Oh no, one of the dudes that got shot in the arm.
Gage Grukowicz was the one with the gun.
He had a gun on it. He was pulling the gun out to shoot him. And that's
so the bottom line is they went there looking for trouble and they found it. All of them found it. Kyle got himself a murder case and he was able to beat it thanks to the judge. But other than that, Gage Grukowicz fucked up. Because had I been Gage Grukowicz and I thought you were an active shooter, you'd have been shot in the back. I'm not a cop. I'm not going to tell you to put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you you're under arrest. You're getting shot in the back. Because the simple reason why is because if you turn around, you could shoot me. Fuck that. You're getting shot in the back. That's it. So Gage Grukowicz fucked up and he got his arm blown off. Okay. That's it.
Not the arm.
So maybe I'll tell you like this. The next time a situation happens like that, I want the person who's holding the other person at gunpoint to think about it for a second and be like, you know what? If I get too close to this guy, he could turn around and shoot me. So I'm going to shoot him in the back. Fuck him. There you go. I don't play that fucking game with these people. I'm not. And then even with Ahmaud Arbery, this stupid motherfucker tried to wrestle a shotgun out of somebody's hand. I feel bad for him because, first of all, they boxed him in.
He didn't have no choice but to wrestle.
No. Listen, you never try to wrestle a weapon away from somebody. You don't do that shit.
Yeah, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Like, if you're not skilled in like hand-to-hand combat.
So what would
like,
you have done if they boxed you in? You can't even like.
Well, listen, Jessica. First of all, I wouldn't jog without carrying my weapon on me.
But how do you jog with a gun?
I'm sorry?
How do you go jogging with a gun? Like, it's hard to go running.
Real simple. First of all,
law enforcement do it all the time.
Yeah,
so
first
like
of all,
federal agents, all of them, they always had their weapon on them.
There was this chick who came. I was working in a Best Buy when I was in college, and there was this Asian chick who came in, and this chick was sexy as fuck, and she had the workout gear on. She was sexy as fuck. And I noticed she had a Glock 9mm in her waistband, appendix carrying, and I pointed it out to her. I was like, "Miss, your gun is showing." And then she went and tucked it away. But she looked like she was a trap. Like if you tried to rape her or something, she was going to turn around and shoot your ass. So
she was a police officer?
I'm pretty sure she had to have been because it was New York City and she had a fucking Glock 9 coming out of her damn pantyhose.
In the gym?
Goddamn.
In the gym?
No. I was in Best Buy. I was working cameras and computers, and this Asian chick comes in, and she was like the most delicious looking. And she was like a bait. Like she was like bait. Like if somebody tried to get a piece of that, she was gonna blow their head off. And I was like, ma'am, your gun is showing. And then she went and tucked the shit away, and she came back because she was looking for cameras. But
no, Mister, no shrimp fried rice for you. No.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. In this day and age, especially in this country, I don't go nowhere without my gun because there's always somebody who might try to either steal my car or there's somebody who might try to steal money from me. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Not having it.
You sound like you done experienced some trauma. Who hurt you?
Yeah, fuck that. Who hurt you? Shit. Who hurt me? Who hurt me? No, you know who hurt me? The Second Amendment hurt me. I'm not playing that game.
Nah, people don't need to be having guns, but
people need more guns now than ever. In fact, you're a stripper, and you should have one too to make sure nobody tries to follow you home. Anybody try to follow you home, get a piece of that meat, you turn around on them. Pop, pop.
I'm protected by God.
No, listen, God isn't bulletproof, number one, because like he don't make bulletproof vests for your face and all that shit. It's like, nah, listen, you gotta protect yourself. God protects your soul, but your ass belongs to us. There you go.
What?
God protects your soul, but in this world, your ass belongs to us. So you got to protect your ass.
But no, I just wanted to just hop in here and see what your thoughts was on that.
I wasn't even thinking. Let me tell you something. I stopped
come
thinking
in, stir the pot a little bit.
I stopped thinking about that shit entirely. I didn't even watch the Arbery trial because I already knew how that one was going to go. And sure enough, it went exactly the way I expected it to go. But
right.
How come the guy that recorded them how come he's being charged with murder?
You know why? Because he was part of the box him in crew. That was the problem. So he didn't get found guilty of felony murder. The guy who shot him was the only one found guilty.
Tell me you didn't get like I know you've seen Roots. I don't know if old girl has seen it. I've seen it, Roots, but that was giving me Roots vibes of them like chasing him down. Instead of like the car, imagine if the car was like a horse and them chasing nigga through the field.
Yeah, the optics look bad. It looked like it looked like a lynching. It did look like a lynching. Yeah.
Jessica, you saw that movie Forrest Gump?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, the bottom line is, the optics look really bad. It looked like they were following him, stalking him, and that's basically exactly what George Zimmerman did. Here's the problem, though. Trayvon Martin was a fool. Instead of calling that fat bitch on the phone, what he should have done was call 911 and said, somebody's following me and I'm afraid for my life. If he had done that...
But he probably didn't even think it was going to get that far.
Let me tell you, Jessica, if somebody was following you down the block at night or some shit, what's the first thing you'd do? Would you call some fat bitch on the phone or would you call 911?
He didn't call no fat bitch. He was already on the phone with the girl.
The police didn't care. The police didn't care. You know why Zimmerman didn't care? Or the police did care. Zimmerman didn't care because the police had told him, leave the kid alone. We going over there. Leave him alone.
But you know what? But again, the problem is his claim was that Martin turned on him and started attacking him.
I don't believe that.
No, but you don't believe it. But the problem is there's no videotape to prove us wrong. So the problem is, had Trayvon Martin said, somebody's following me, 911, hello, emergency, I would have hung up from the fat bitch and I would have called
and kept them on the line.
I'd be like, 911, somebody's following me or some shit. And if he had done that, it would have been like he was fighting for his life and then this motherfucker was stalking him. Ever since the Trayvon Martin case with George Zimmerman getting off is the reason why the first thing I did was I went out and got myself a 45. Because I said, listen, I'm walking down the street. If you fucking follow me, you try to follow me with a fucking truck, You try to follow anything. You could be just a white man or black man. I don't give a fuck. You could be just planning a surprise party and planning to jump out and be Bozo the Clown. I don't give a fuck. You're getting shot.
Do you think if this like had happened back in the day, like the 60s, 70s, 80s, somewhere around in that era, that Zimmerman would have been able to just walk around freely,
I want you to understand
and live his
But I don't
life
see
as if
how
nothing
Zimmerman
happened?
even got away with that.
Let me just say this. If this had happened in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s or the 80s, there would have been nothing to even let you know what had happened.
Right.
Imagine.
You know what? Yeah,
imagine
that's
there
right.
was no social media. Imagine there's no cameras. Imagine there's no 911 calls on television. Do you know how many people have been killed and there was absolutely no evidence at all? Because, and even if there was, it would have been locally handled. Zimmerman would have said, yeah, he attacked me and I shot him. You would have never heard
and they would have took that
But
around
even
with it,
if
right?
Trayvon did attack him, is he wrong? You've been following me in your car, then you got out your car. I'm scared for my life.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not wrong. Even if
Arbery, my thing about Arbery was trying to wrestle the guy's shotgun. If it had been me, I would have just started running. And I would have started running. If he didn't have a phone, he couldn't call 911. I would have just started running. What he did was he ran towards the motherfucker's car and tried to take their gun from him. That was fucking dumb. I would not if it had been me, I would have just turned around, and when I saw him with the shotgun, I would have started shooting at him. And I would have got each and every one of them motherfuckers. Because they only had they had a shotgun with 2 shells in it? Fuck that. Fuck that. I would have emptied out on your car. And both of you would have had your head blown the fuck off. And what was it, 3 of them? And the guy who was recording it, I would have shot his ass up, took his camera. Shit.
No, what killed me was like them last few steps that he took before like he fell to the ground. Like,
yeah,
that shit was tough as hell to watch.
He'd been shot and he was bleeding to death. In fact, the only thing kept him going was that adrenaline.
Right.
Me hurt, man. If one of these crackers did that shit to me, oh shit.
If it wasn't for the media, they would have never charged those 2.
If it wasn't for that stupid motherfucker taking the video and thinking that it was going to exonerate him and them, it wouldn't have gotten as far as it did. See, the videotape is what saved them. The videotape kept those guys from getting off. And that's the fucked up thing. Imagine if there'd been no tape.
They would have lied. They would have made a whole...
They would have said, this nigga was in the neighborhood robbing houses, and we tried to stop him, and then we shot him. And it would have been another Zimmerman. I bought, let me tell you something. I bought this 45 waiting for George Zimmerman. Waiting for somebody tries to George Zimmerman my ass. I bought this shit just for them. Bought it just for them. Shit.
So how was y'all holiday? What was some Thanksgiving plates looking like?
We didn't do nothing but smoke weed and strip.
What?
Damn.
Oh man. Bro, I chill with my peoples. So what was on the menu? It was shrimp scampi, deep fried, catfish. I think we had salmon, dressing, macaroni and cheese, greens. I think corn. I might be missing something, but like they had all of this, but no fucking dessert. So I got my ass on a freaking plane from Michigan to Georgia to not get no peach cobbler, no German chocolate cake, no lemon meringue, not even a damn sweet potato. It wasn't a sweet potato, nothing up in that bitch. Okay? What is going on nowadays with these holidays, bro? Where they do that at? Like I felt some type of way about that. I'm like, I done spent all this money to come visit you Negroes, and it ain't not a crumb of nothing up in here.
You went to go see your family?
Yeah, I went to go see my grandma. She's staying like northern Georgia.
Maybe she didn't have the spirit this year for the desserts.
Look, I don't know what's been going on with this and like people being lazy, but I could have stayed my ass at home and went to like
But
Honey
the
Baked
price of
Town.
food is going up.
Fuck all that.
I made 5 cheesecakes. I made 2 for my like I had some coworkers who wanted me to make them one. I made one for my friend's mama, and then I made one for the family, and that shit was like it was like 20 inches wide, damn near, and strawberry, blueberry, everybody loved it. But we had plenty of dessert. We had ice cream. I bought the ice cream. We had what was that? Peach cobbler and
Oh
all
my
that.
god, and that is like my favorite holiday staple. And not everybody can make it, but I know the people who can make it, and I have hit them up and have not heard anything back. So I asked my sisters, my stepmom, if she could do it next time I got back in town. So she said she would, but like,
Never had peach
I was
cobbler.
in my feelings. You said you've never had peach cobbler before?
Yeah, what does it taste like?
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to go do like a couple Hail Marys and get
Jessica, where the
yourself
hell
together.
you live not far from me? How have you never had peach cobbler? Have you ever gone? You never went to church up here?
Yeah, but when I went to church, I went to like Nigerian churches. I never went to like African American churches.
Oh man, we gotta hang out.
Yeah, I never had peach cobbler.
That's terrible. No peach cobbler. Damn. I could eat a peach for hours.
What does it taste like?
I mean, I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, it basically tastes like if you could imagine like a peach flavor apple pie, but like way better.
Yeah, it melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
And not everybody can make it right because some people will overcook the peaches so it tastes like a soggy mess. So you want it to be not too firm but not too soft, like somewhere in between.
Or you eat it hot?
It's better to eat it warm.
Look, if it's made good enough, you can eat it hot or cold, okay?
Did you know how apple pie is warm, right? Peach cobbler tastes even better warm.
Right. So
peach cobbler is the reason why like 80% of the black community has diabetes.
But it's not even so much the peaches, it's the crust that like me, I'm not even like I don't even be messing with the peaches. Like give me I want the crust. Give me the edges. I want the crust, and then I scoop a little peaches up in there and get that on together.
Yeah, I like crust.
Oh yeah, peach cobbler is an acquired. It's like an acquired taste because you gotta remember some people don't.
So you think I won't like it, right? Since
I think you would like it, but the problem is it all depends on you because like some people don't really like sweets that much. You see this picture?
Yeah.
That peach cobbler right there, you could tell a white person made that because
then did they do that little crumble bullshit on the top? Like don't do that bullshit. That is a fucking what is that? That is not a fucking cobbler. Like how dare you?
When black people make it,
God, what is it called? It's like a peach crumb shit. No, because I need the crust needs to be under and on top and around. It needs to be hugging the peaches, okay? Not that little bullshit on top.
Yeah, you could tell a white person made that shit. Let me look for one a black person made. Yep, that's right here. A black person made this one. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I can tell right away. I can tell a black person made that peach cobbler. You know how a black person made it when it's really sloppy as fuck. That's how you know.
So it's supposed to look sloppy.
It's supposed to be like you see this? A black person.
No, it ain't supposed to. Yeah, it ain't supposed to look pretty.
Black person made that shit right there. And let me tell you something. That's the closest taste to God you'll ever get.
Is that good? I'm missing out.
Oh yeah.
I beg to differ on that.
You don't like it?
You don't like peach cobbler?
No, peach cobbler is cool, but obviously as you can see, I'm cooking with ENV. I have my own YouTube channel, and you have to cook with love.
it could be presented very nicely, but if you cook with love, it's gonna be good. It's gonna look good.
Well, listen, as far as how it looks, I mean, yeah, you'll get some people who'll make it and it'll be really, really nice. It'll be really, really neat and everything. But I'm talking about the good old fashioned down south grandma whose legs are huge and fat, and the
Who elbows got elbows, chin got a chin.
No doubt, I feel you on that. I feel you, and the knees are real dark from being in front of that fireplace.
What knees?
And don't forget the cankles.
Cankles.
Yeah, it's good to be here with everybody.
Hold on.
But yeah, I had me some mac and cheese that was made by my cousin that I was not, because when it comes to Thanksgiving meals, so I rock with the collards, and the way my grandma made them, she put banana pepper juice in them and banana peppers and onions, so it bring that little bit of kick and a little sourness to it, but it's still spicy. So I like that made with smoked turkey parts. I don't like ham hocks.
You don't like ham hocks? Oh my God.
No, when it comes to greens, no, I don't, because I feel like the flavor profile that smoked turkey parts brings to greens is way better than ham hocks. But that's just my own personal opinion. But my cousin called herself making some other freaking macaroni cheese, which is my favorite because I'm a sides dude. I like the sides, and the noodles was overcooked, and she really thought she was doing something, and boy did she the boy was that
she burnt it?
Huh? No, she didn't burn it. She didn't burn it. She overcooked the noodles.
How do you overcook noodles?
Okay, so in my opinion, when you make mac and cheese, there's a phrase that's called al dente. So basically, essentially, that means that the noodles should still have some texture to it. It shouldn't just be mush. So I could tell
she cooked it for too long.
Exactly.
Yeah. She boiled it for too long.
Yeah,
or probably when she boiled it before she added it,
I don't know how she did it, but she was just sitting in that chair looking like she was just a shit. And yeah, I made that mac and cheese. I did it. Like, nah, bro, this is trash. Who got background noise?
I think you should be okay. No, but as far as cooking al dente, one of the things like Italians will do is they'll make the pasta and then they'll take the pasta and they'll actually put it in the sauce. So they'll make the pasta for about 10 minutes and then they'll put the pasta in the sauce.
So you par cook it on the stove and then let the rest of the cooking process happen in the oven.
Yeah.
Yo, Chuck, what's the upcoming and best barbecue joints in New York? I'm actually from Brooklyn, but unfortunately I live down here in South Mississippi. That's where my last duty station was. But I'm actually from East New York. My family's out there in Long Island. What's the good barbecue joints out there?
Well, we do have a couple of Texas Roadhouses, but we also have Famous Dave's up here. I'm pretty sure you have Famous Dave's down there.
Trash.
I don't consider that barbecue. I mean something
like a mom and pop joint. Yeah.
Yeah, word. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right. Well, we got this place, Rib Shack, next to Guyar Brewer and Linden Boulevard. It's called Rib Shack. I might be able to pull up a photo. Let me see.
Linden Boulevard, the Brooklyn side, or
no. Linden Boulevard next to Guyar Brewer. It's the Queens side.
On the Queens side, okay.
Yeah, it's very famous. Linden Boulevard. I'm showing you some photos. It's like I used to pass this place all the time. It's very, very famous. Everybody loves it. It's been there since I was a child. So basically, they've cemented. This is it right here. It's on Linden and it's right off Guy Brewer, and it's between Guy Brewer and like Long Street. And this place,
Yeah, that looked like a barbecue joint.
There you go. Cornbread. They have the official cornbread where it's actually corn. It's not cake.
Wow.
Cornbread. That's corn. They got the turkey wings. Like, this place has been in business for like 20 or 30 years.
Wow, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've been out of New York that long. I go back once or twice a year. I'll be in New York in June.
Yeah, Rib Shack is easy to find. It's in Queens. It's in Jamaica. It's in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically it's like Linden Boulevard and Guy Brewer, or Linden Boulevard and Long Street. But it's on Linden, really. It's on Linden.
They had this spot right on Jerome Avenue in the Bronx, not too far from where my cousin lived at. But I think that place closed down. You may know about it.
No, I haven't been there. Yeah, we got a couple of places just like Rib Shack. We got a couple of places.
Yeah, I was listening to you guys talking about that Riddick
Oh shit.
thing, but I know we don't need to go back to that. But that was a wrong right there. He should have been convicted.
Thank you.
He knew what he was going into. He knew what he wanted to do. It wasn't about protection. It was about stopping our people from protesting and yada 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 and this and that. But
anybody who takes a weapon, I got an AR-15 sitting right next to me. Anybody who takes one of these things to any public event is trying to intimidate people. Period.
Right.
So for somebody to act like they suddenly surprised that people are either cursing at them or whatever, it's like that's all bullshit. And again, my thing is, it's like, listen, what happened. He God must have gave a fuck about him, because I would have thrown that motherfucker down with the pedophiles and the sodomites in the jail cell. I don't give a fuck. But listen, he got off. I'm not even gonna sweat it. We all saw what happened. We saw the judge get rid of the charge. We saw the judge manipulate that shit. So whatever. You know what? Whatever.
I don't think the judge had it all upstairs. I don't think his faculties
the
was
judge
on.
identified with that fucking kid. That's what it was. The judge identified with him. The judge looked at that bastard and saw himself. He saw his white grandchildren. He saw his white son. And he was like, you know what? Fuck this Black Lives Matter bullshit. I'm gonna fuck this whole case up. And then you know what's funny? Think about forget the Rittenhouse portions of it. Look what they did. They took all the niggas off the jury. They only had one. Just one. So what you're telling me by not letting me on the jury if I'm black, what you're telling me is that he's not my peer. That's what you're telling me. So you're saying that we're not equals. That's what you're basically saying. So I'm like, yo, fuck this system. When my jury duty notices come in, I take them shits and burn them. Fuck that. I'm not going to no jury duty because I don't believe in this system. I think it's bullshit. I think the whole thing's bullshit. And the thing about it is, first of all, you're telling me that, number one, you're saying basically I'm not his peer. Number two, they let this motherfucker pick his own goddamn jury to go after the charges. They had like a huge number of jury people waiting in the background, and they let this mother do a fucking lottery. They let this.
Yeah, I never heard of that before. It goes from state to state, I guess, but it's just like that electoral college bullshit, you know.
Well, hold on. That's actually constitutional.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
It's constitutional, but it don't make sense.
What? Let me tell you something. Just watching what happened with the Biden election and the Trump election, I have to say I do understand the logic behind the Electoral College. What I will say is that the Republicans absolutely do not want the Electoral College to disappear, because if it ever does, liberals and progressives will own every single election from now till forever. And I will also say that a lot of these people in this country are too fucking stupid and uneducated and misinformed to be voting. And most of them have nothing. They have no stake. They remember
Who did you
voting
vote
was
for,
done.
Chuck?
I'm sorry, what?
Who did you vote for?
You mean in the last election?
Yeah.
No, I voted Biden.
Oh. I
But
didn't vote.
No, well, listen, I don't blame you for not voting because people in your generation, like, if they're disconnected from the election, they're not going to vote for it at all. But the problem that I had with Trump was just too unpresidential. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's your fault that Biden got in, but you got to understand something. My state, see, here's the thing about the Electoral College. My state itself was going to vote for Biden. So as far as the Electoral College goes, all we do is show the Electoral College electors who we favor, and they are the ones that cast the vote. That's why you have this idea of the faithless electors who they try to vote for somebody despite the fact that the popular vote didn't support it. So my thing is, listen, this country, there are parts of this country that are very low population. There are parts of this country that are very disconnected, uninformed.
I agree.
As far as I'm concerned, the Electoral College makes sense. The problem that we're going to have is everybody is going to end up so fucked up, deep in debt, in poverty, that it's not going to matter whether you have an Electoral College or not. They're going to vote the same way.
Only problem I got with the Electoral College is because people say, oh, your vote counts, your vote counts. Well, it always doesn't count when you have an Electoral College because they're getting so many votes out of so many different other states. So you vote in that one state, but they may only get like 206 votes. Okay, maybe you was the 207th or 208th vote, just for an example. Your vote never counted. You understand what I'm trying to say?
It's true. But I feel like they already picked the president. They just allow us to believe that our vote means something. Like,
Chuck, what's your I appreciate that, Jess. What's your vote? Your feelings on that, Chuck?
Well, all right. Well, no, all I'm saying is that they have a popular vote and then they have the electoral vote. The way that we expect things to work is that the Electoral College delegates are going to look at the popular vote, and as long as it's like a landslide, like as long as everybody goes for one person, that elector is not going to pick somebody else. And the reason why they do that is because there's always the possibility that that you could have a population that really doesn't understand what it wants or whatever. So that's why they have delegates. It's kind of a check and balance in the elector system. But I'll say it like this. In each one of these elections, with the exception of Biden's, I felt that justice was done and the person that we voted for got voted in. So you think for it. Trump won fair and square. Obama in 2012 won fair and square. Obama in 2008 won fair and square. Before Obama was Bush. Bush won fair and square. So as far as I can say, our election has pretty much been fair. Now, granted, some people are like, oh, yeah, well, there's civil rights violations and there's people not allowed to vote and this, that, and other. But for the most part, from what I can see, up until like this Biden election, the elections have been fair. This whole thing about vote by mail and you got a whole month to vote, in my opinion, had it not been for COVID, Trump would probably still be in office. But Trump fucked up. And as soon as he opened his mouth about the Chinese, he basically sealed his own fate.
Chuck, you're breaking up real bad.
Oh, I'm breaking up? Can you?
Yeah, it's really muffled and scratchy.
That's weird. I'm surprised. I could always switch to my other mic, but can you hear me now?
It's real scratchy. Real scratchy.
Scratchy? That's really weird.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I think that might be you. Are you on Wi-Fi or something? No, everybody on the stream saying I'm fine. Cooking. I think you're the problem.
Okay, it may be on my end.
Because I'm using excellent technology. I've got Verizon Fios. I got Blue Snowball and a Blue Yeti. I know it's not me. Couldn't be. No, but all I'm saying is like people in Jessica's age group, they think that their vote doesn't count. And on top of that, they're not galvanized to vote. So if they don't turn out, then the other guy might have a better chance to win because they're not turned out and they're not excited about who they're voting for. You know? So as far as I'm concerned, every election up until the Biden election, as far as I'm concerned, they were all fair.
So you think the Biden election was rigged?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely. And Jessica, you got to understand, I'm not saying that people wouldn't have voted the way they voted. I'm just saying the process by which they voted with this COVID protocol, where they're saying, oh yeah, well you can vote with the mail-in ballots and this, that, and other. If you want to do mail-in ballots and you want to do absentee ballots, as far as I'm concerned, all that shit should be done before Election Day, counted, tallied, ready for Election Day, and then Election Day, people should be able to actually go in and cast a vote physically. The problem is you run into the possibility of people voting more than once. Now, is it more than enough to move the needle? I really don't think so. But my recommendation is everybody should be forced to register first, and then using your registration number, that should allow you to vote. Now,
right.
we try to do that, but there's too much. See, my problem is it's not good enough the way we do it. Because, see, if it was up to me, everybody would have a state ID, and with that state ID, you take that to go vote, and everybody be voting against their state ID. So there's no way anybody could ever lie, be like, oh, yeah, well, the Democrats got dead people voting, or the Republicans are stopping niggas from voting. I'd make it so that if you got your ID on you, you can vote on the phone. And the bottom line is, I'd have your vote attached to your driver's license or your state ID, and I would know exactly where every vote came from. But see, these motherfuckers don't want it like that because they want to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to cheat. Not just the Republicans. Fucking Democrats are cheaters too.
Politicians are cheaters, period.
I agree. So if you let somebody like me do it, voting would look like ordering an iPhone, where they know everything about you, and before you vote, I got every single piece of data I need to know that you're not fake, you're not dead, and I would revolutionize that shit. But they don't want that. That's the whole point.
Yeah, if you're gonna vote absentee, do like some kind of, like you say, a registration number or EIC number, for an example, and put that EIC number on your voter slip. Send it in. Now, say that EIC number or whatever number comes up again through a scan, then it gets ejected. You know, there's ways of doing this right.
Yeah, but they don't want that though.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want it. See, they want to pretend that, oh yeah, black people's rights are getting violated. Here's the problem though. Look how many niggas went out there and voted for Trump. Are you telling me that you'd be so anxious to let these black people vote if you knew that they were going to vote against you? Of course you wouldn't. Fuck that shit, man. Yo, I fucking hate this whole country. That's why I said I don't serve jury duty. I don't want nothing to do with this fucking justice system. I don't want nothing to do with it. I hate this country's justice system. I hate it. As far as I'm concerned, the whole fucking thing's corrupt from the top down all the way down to the DMV. I hate this system. So I don't fuck with it.
Well, there's no accountability for it. You know, nobody's held accountable, and nobody wants to rat on nobody or correct anybody. You know, just like the police, they got that blue shield, that blue wall up.
Yep.
You know, they take your rights away from you anytime they get a chance.
Yep.
A good cop is not going to call out a bad cop because he's afraid he's going to be isolated, and if he's on patrol by himself, nobody's going to come help him or whatever. Yep. It's a no win-win situation, you know.
Yeah, my thing is, I don't want no piece of it. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Well, let's go back to talk about cooking. How many of y'all barbecue?
I barbecue.
Are you like a regular backyard type barbecue person, or you kind of do like you want to do a little semi professional competition type, trimming and the whole nine?
I have an Applewood smoker it's just a big smoker to smoke pork, to smoke whatever you want to smoke in there. And then on top of that, I've got a full gas grill next to my pool. What the fuck? Okay, so I got a full gas grill next to my pool, and I was just looking at something. And then like when I cook, I mean I could take like meat, I could totally smoke that shit, I could cook that shit, whatever.
Let me ask you this: when you smoking your foods, now I was a victim of this too. I used to try to get so much wood and so much smoke on top of them coals, and it'd be like a white cloud of smoke coming out of that smoker. Do you do that?
White cloud of smoke.
I'm talking about
Sometimes
really like a thick.
I get
Um,
there. I get there sometimes. I get to that thick cloud. But what you're talking about is these dudes who totally get the fucking dumpster, and they get a dumpster, and then they smoke entire hogs and shit. It's like, nah, we don't do that up here.
Now, well, actually, what I'm talking about is when you do smoke your foods, one thing you do not want to do, that's called dirty smoke.
Dirty smoke.
That's called dirty smoke. And if you notice, your food has too much wood flavor in it, too much smoke in it that you really don't taste the meat. Now, what you want to do, you can put much wood as you want to in there, but you want to wait to that. It's a minor effect. You want to wait till all that wood is basically burnt over, and then you get clean smoke. It should be just about clear. That smoke should be clear before you put that meat on there.
Mm.
So next time you get on that smoker, try that, and I bet you your food would taste much better.
But wait till the smoke is clear smoke, huh?
Exactly.
All
Wait
right.
till that smoke is clear smoke. Check out some of my videos. Cooking with
Cooking
ENV.
TV. Let's see. Let me even try to pull it up real quick. Let me try.
And from watching your videos in the past, I know you like cheesecake.
Yes.
Check out my wife's cheesecake video. Oh my God.
Okay, so you got.
It,
I'm
it's
gonna
it's
subscribe to you.
it's better than Junior's cheesecake. I guarantee you that, bro.
Well, I happen to like Junior's cheesecake, so I'd have to check your wife's cheesecake. I'd have to personally find out about that one.
I'll get her when we come to New York in June. I know you out there in Long Island. We're out there in West Babylon, New York.
Oh, okay. You live further than me.
We're out there in West Babylon, New York. You come pick that cheesecake up, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, you got to sell these things."
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll have a bake off.
All
We'll
right.
have a bake off. You bake a cheese. Hey, who's this with these titties? Who is this? Oh, that's
I,
somebody else. I'm sorry. That's somebody
that's
else.
not my channel you're looking at.
Oh, no. I thought all this shit was the same, and then I got to run into this one, and I
I
see
said
these big
you
white
you
titties.
you passed it. I said that was my daughter right there. Go back.
Yeah, you don't know this one, dude.
Yeah,
All right, all right.
that's you passed her.
Well, hold on one second. I got to subscribe there. Hold on. Okay, big titties. All right. So anyway, where?
Just get to the channel, and you'll be able to see all of them.
Oh, that's your daughter.
No. Right
Sort
there.
by most popular. All right. So you got St. Louis style ribs first.
You see that Genesis? I know you talked about Genesis before.
Genesis.
The car in the back, the picture.
Oh yeah. I leased one of those. I leased a H track. I leased an H track before. Stuffed pork loin, huh? Yeah, my uncle would love this shit.
There's that cheesecake right there.
All right. Okay. The strawberry cheesecake with graham cracker. All right. Well, first, all I got to do is look at the ingredients you use, basically. Let's see. You use okay, this is all for the shell. 8 blocks full. Okay, you use 4 8-ounce blocks full fat cream cheese. Oh, so you don't use a very specific cream cheese. Oh, you use that Great Value cream? Oh no, man, no.
Actually,
That's gonna
compared
be
to
worse.
Philadelphia, yo, it's just about the same, man.
I use Philadelphia. Nah, it ain't the same. Though. You know what's different? The curds. When you mix that shit, the curbs are clumpier in the non-Philadelphia.
Well, I don't know what she did, but it's air in that cheesecake. It was air. It's like it's so light.
It's so light. It's probably because either she used extra. Well, let me see. 1 teaspoon vanilla. Oh no, you know what? The reason why it's light is because she uses the sour cream. I don't do that. I don't do sour cream.
That's the key right there.
Sour cream. Yeah, I don't do sour cream. And I can look at one thing I've noticed is a lot of there's a lot of people who use sour cream. Sometimes it comes out really good, but the texture and I'll tell you what, we have a bake off and we'll do a taste test.
Let's do it.
We can have a bake off. Yeah, mine pretty much looks pretty much just like this, but when you're talking about the light, mine comes out heavy. Sour cream reduces the density.
Mm-hmm.
But mine, I don't reduce the density. My shit, let me see. How much sugar does she use? 1 cup. Wait. She uses 2 teaspoons lemon juice. Let's see. 8 blocks cream. Wait, granulated sugar. I don't see. She doesn't say where she uses. Wait. Okay, 1/4 cup sugar. Nah. I use like 3 times that much sugar.
You don't need it, man. It definitely it wasn't overly sweet. It was just right.
Have a bake off. No, don't talk about
We gotta do that cook off then.
I have a bake off. You tell me when you coming. It'll take me less than 4 hours to get one ready. You just tell me. You tell me when you coming. You tell me when you coming. We'll have a little bake off, and we'll see what's what. Because I've done this so many times and I've studied so many recipes on different cakes. It's like I can tell just by looking at the recipe.
Yesterday?
I can tell right away exactly how it tastes. Yeah, we got to do the bake off.
Chuck, you still there?
Oh, I'm still here. Yeah, you can hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you guys hear me, right? I'm still here. Can y'all got put a 1 in the chat if you still hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you still hear me. You'll still hear me. Jessica, you hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he doesn't hear me. I know I hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you hear me. Just a couple of you. I know they hear me. Yeah, they're saying 1. No, they hear me. I think we lost him.
Hello? Anybody there?
Yeah, can you hear me now? We hear you.
He needs to leave and then come back.
Hello?
Fresh.
We hear you.
Yeah, I got you.
You may have to. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
I think
there's a delay.
I think you got a delay. Yeah, I think you got a delay.
Is he watching it at the same time?
It sounds like he might be. Either that or there's just a really bad delay in time or something. He might be on like a slower Wi-Fi.
He got to kick off and come back.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, she knows how to make a pretty cheesecake and everything, but I gotta have that bake off with her. I know how to make fucking beasts of cheesecake.
I like the cheesecake with the crust.
You should see the shit I make, man. The cheesecakes I make some shit that'll put pounds on your ass.
I don't even know if I like cheesecake. I think I just like the crust.
Well, if you like crust, I could do that too, because I make my own. I make my own crust. I don't buy no crust. Like, in fact, I got 2 pictures right here of 2 that I made, and I got 2 pictures right here. I'm gonna pull one up. But yeah, let me see. Stop screen. I got. These are 2 that I made a little while ago. Okay, I'll add him back. Oh no, okay, I think he dropped. But yeah, but when I make that shit, believe me, I make the hell out of that. You see this? This is 1 strawberry, 1 blueberry. When I made it, sitting in my refrigerator. Yeah,
I think I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
You hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see this picture I made? This is what mine looks like when I make a solid flavor. So I got blueberry in the back, strawberry in the front.
Man, that looks good, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hey, one thing I did, I don't know if you noticed, well, one thing she did, we added pecans, and that's how we say it in New York. I get teased about that all the time.
I don't put no pecans in my shit, nah.
No. We added it to the crust.
Well, I'll say it like this. The reason why I don't add nuts is because you never know if you're dealing with a person with nut allergies.
Well, that's true too. Especially if you're gonna, serve it to a bunch of guests or whatever.
Right.
But it's a good addition if you're gonna have it for yourself or somebody doesn't have nut allergies. And we also use rum in
I use rum.
the strawberry.
Which brand of rum do you use?
I use the Bacardi Dark. Oh, she used the Bacardi Dark. I believe it's Bacardi Dark. I think it's in the description, but I remember seeing Bacardi Dark.
I specifically use Malibu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clear, the white rum.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just bought I got a $30 bottle of this shit sitting in my refrigerator right now.
Hey, can you get some white Hennessy up there? I know you can only get that overseas on a cruise ship. I've been wanting some white Hennessy.
White Hennessy. I don't know if our stores sell that. But if anybody, there's a liquor store there's a liquor store that we have that's in Westbury, and they sell. It's called Total Wine. If Total Wine doesn't have it, chances are you can't find it nowhere. I'm pretty sure if Total Wine has it, then yeah. But they got it all. They got everything.
Because the only time I was able to get it is when my sister went on a cruise. A couple of partners of mine went on a cruise. They bought something back.
Okay.
And I think you can get it on Amazon, but it's like twice the amount of money that I wouldn't pay because it's good, but it ain't worth that much money.
All right. Yeah, Total Wine is not saying that they have it. So chances are it might be something that I don't know why there's a restriction on it, but
I don't know either. I have no idea.
It's called Pure White. 40%.
It's just white Hennessy.
Yeah, I don't see. That's something I don't drink.
Yeah, I'm a big cognac and bourbon drinker. I like cognac, bourbons. I'm mostly brown liquors.
Yeah, I don't do those things. Like I pretty much drink light wines and spirits. I don't really do all that dark shit like Hennessy and fucking. Like I went to a bar with a friend and he tried to introduce me to Patron. I hated shit like that. Hated it. I don't like that hard, crazy ass liquor that these niggas be getting high on. I don't like that stuff. Yeah, I got wasted too. It was funny because what happened was I got wasted and then he had to go do something and this motherfucker went driving drunk and I got out and I went into the movie theater because I had to go to the bathroom real bad. And I went into the movie theater, went into the bathroom, got online, and then I'm standing there online, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wait a minute, the men's bathroom doesn't have a line usually. I look down, there's a fucking woman next to me. And I was in the women's bathroom, staring at her. And she didn't say nothing. She was just looking up at me, and I was just smiling because I was so drunk, my fucking hands, I couldn't feel my hands.
Yeah, you was obliviated. You was like we used
to
say back in the day, you was zooted.
I was fucked up. And that was the first time I was ever drunk. I made my way home. I got on the bus, and I sat in the back of the bus. I was like laying all over the chair. I was smiling at everybody. Couldn't stop laughing and shit. When I got home, I went to sleep for like a day. It was crazy. I was like, never again.
So, getting back to barbecuing, do you ever brine your meats?
I will say this. The only meat that I'd consider brining at this point is to make a Dominican pernil.
Oh, pernil?
Pernil, yeah. I call it pernil. Pernil. Jessica, you had pernil? You going to any good Dominican restaurants, Jessica?
I don't know. I had Dominican food before.
What do you usually eat when you go to a Dominican restaurant?
Jensen?
Rice and beans.
And what kind of meat?
Goat.
You don't
Oh,
like goat?
Yeah.
if it ain't beef, pork, or chicken, I ain't messing with it.
Well, we have
Really?
up here. We have a lot of curry goat up here, and my father likes the curry goat. Seriously,
Goat is probably like my favorite meat.
yeah, goat's pretty good. I think it's healthier than beef. I think.
But I think I like it because Nigerians eat a lot of goat. So
Do
when
you
I go
like
to the
lamb?
Mexican store, I like lamb. Yeah, it's good.
Cooking with the. Do you like lamb? You're cooking. You like lamb? Because up here we have halal guys, and we have a bunch of halal restaurants. They make some mean, what is it called, lamb salad over rice. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
something
I like
good.
lamb. That's the other meat I like.
Yeah, lamb is good, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've made some lamb recently. Lamb is a good change. You know,
You
it's a
guys
real
had
good
duck
change.
before?
I like Chinese Beijing duck.
Yeah, it tastes like chicken.
Roast duck doesn't taste nothing like chicken. It's
Yeah,
totally.
duck is a little bit. It has that
I only
wild
had
gamey
duck one
taste.
time. It was at a Chinese restaurant. It tastes
But
like
yeah,
chicken.
you had the orange sauce on it, like the Mandarin sauce.
No, it was a white duck. I mean, it
White
was
duck.
white. Like it
A white.
wasn't. It didn't have no orange sauce.
No, see, when you get it done Beijing duck style, you usually get a Mandarin orange sauce.
Yeah. I
And
tell you
that's
one thing I do miss. Going down Canal Street, in Lower East Side over there in Chinatown.
yeah.
You get that roast pork to be that crispy skin on it. Oh my man.
There's a restaurant in Canal Street. I used to go there all the time with my Chinese girlfriend. It was called Wing Shun. And that place, man, you talking about food? Oh my god. That place that they had the finest authentic Chinese food you could get.
I
And
bet,
man,
no doubt,
oh my god.
no doubt.
Now it was sad because they ultimately got closed down by the health department, but then
Oh
they
no.
reopened. They reopened with better management, and they got it popping down there. They got a brand new name, and they got it reopened. And let me tell you, that food is incredible. Like when you want authentic Chinese food, oh man.
But
And
Chinese people, they don't really follow health guidelines. If you ever go to their store, they don't wear hair nets when they're cooking. They don't wear gloves. Like they
listen,
don't
dear,
give a fuck about none of that stuff.
I lived in China. Let me tell you something. When it comes to health guidelines, them shits don't exist over there.
But they don't give a fuck though.
No, they don't. You're right. No, they don't.
I don't know
Like
how they be passing the
touch the food
inspection.
with their bare hands. Like I literally watched them. I'm like, what?
No, it's called now. It's called Wu's Wonton King. I'm gonna pull that up, man. Let me tell you something. When you want authentic Chinese food, you come down here to Canal Street and you get this food. And I've had a lot of these dishes. I haven't had them all, but when you get the vegetables and they've got like the roast chicken that they do when they make this roast chicken.
Oh man, that
Yeah,
looks delicious.
no, let me tell you. And then they've made these gigantic king snow crabs or whatever it is. Oh my god! Like I've never seen crabs that big. It's at the east. You see the East Broadway F station? It's right next to that. So what it was is I used to go with my girlfriend and we'd leave the college and we would take the train into the city just to get to this restaurant because once I tasted this shit, I loved it. Like she has a church like 2 doors down.
What's the cross street on that?
I gotta look at my Google map real quick. It's East Broadway and Rutgers Street.
Rutgers. Okay, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's in Manhattan.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something. The line to get in here it's usually not too long, but let me tell you something. The cooking, like this is the one restaurant that was exactly like it was when I lived in China. And when I lived in China, you talking about food, and then the food was cheap. And this is what I'm talking about. When you get duck, they make it like this. They got that orange glaze all over it.
That's what I miss right there.
Oh shit, man! Let me tell you something. These wonton soups, the dim sum, and then they got all that crab. Oh my god! And even the way they make the steak, they make that steak. That shit melts in your mouth.
Maybe some wagyu, huh?
Oh man, it's crazy. What's this?
Well, that MSG now people talked about MSG for years, how it's so bad for you. It's not. MSG is a natural enzyme. I don't know where they come up with that MSG is bad for you. It's flavor.
Yeah.
MSG is flavor.
Hey, Bird, you know about this restaurant, Jessica?
No.
Oh, well, I can just give you the address. It's let me see. It's East because you can get there by train. I don't think you drive, but it's
suckling pigs.
It's 165. What is this? 165 East Broadway, and it's right next to the F train. Yeah, 165 East Broadway.
You eat pigs like that?
No. I don't eat pork like this. But some people, see, you got to understand the Chinese. What they do is just to make sure that they're getting the freshest. They have it killed right there, and then they order it. They order it prepared. So yeah, that's what the restaurant looks like. It's a very small restaurant, and when you go there, this is exactly what it's like to eat there. And I love going there. I love going there.
Jessica, mind you, them pigs are gutted now, so they ain't they gutted. They just got the head on them.
Yeah, but that's what it looks like now. I really miss the name Wing Chun, but they can't. I guess they can't change it back to Wing Chun because officially Wing Chun was closed. But let me tell you something. When you want some damn Chinese food and you want some authentic Chinese food, not that cheap shit that you get from the corner store, nah, this is where you gotta go.
Go to Woo's.
Woo's Wonton King. This is where you go. Because they food, you eat that shit, it take you back to China. That's the duck right there. That's the sliced duck. Those are the sliced duck tacos. Oh man. It make me want to go there right now. And by the way, while you up here, you've had corned beef pastrami from Kat's restaurant, right?
Oh, most definitely. Anytime I go to New York, I go to Kat's.
Goddamn, man. You know how much a sandwich is now?
Yeah, last time I went, it was like $23.
$25.
Okay, they must have went up a couple of bucks because of food.
2 sandwiches setting you back 55 something.
Yeah, when last time I was home or time before that, me and my sister went and we bought sandwiches for the family. It wound up coming up to like $300 or something like that.
Wow.
But we ate off of it for like 2 days,
See, you know what the problem is? Nobody wants to wait online. Nobody wants to have to go through the traffic, and nobody wants to have to go into Manhattan if they don't have to.
Yeah.
So my entire family always tells me, it's like, listen, if you're anywhere near Kat's, buy me a sandwich and I'll pay you back. Just buy me the sandwich and I'll pay you when you get here.
They got one place in Long Island. It's in a mall. It's a deli. I can't remember the name of that deli, but they don't come close. You may know what I'm talking about. It's oh man, it may be in the Hempstead, that mall in Hempstead.
I know what you're talking about. It's on Old Country Road.
Yeah.
It's not Pastrami King, but it's a different. I know Pastrami King's on Merrick. You're talking about. I'll look it up right now, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was decent. If you don't want to drive to the city, you could probably get that.
You're talking about, and it's a Jewish deli.
Yeah.
Let me see. Northern State. I'm just looking for it on my map. Westbury Avenue. Shit. There's all these fucking places. Oh, okay. Wait. Lou's Pizzeria. You're talking about Ben's Kosher Delicatessen.
Yep, that's it.
That's
bro.
what you're talking about. I sat there. I went there with my father, and we got. I think we got pastrami. I think we either only had pastrami or we got a pastrami and a corned beef and split it in half. Their food was good, but it was no Kat's.
Oh, definitely not. Most definitely.
Oh, and you know what I had? I had Carnegie Deli's.
I was just about to mention that.
You remember? No, Carnegie's gone. That place
yeah. I miss Carnegie.
They had a sandwich. They had a sandwich called the Woody Allen, and the Woody Allen sandwich. That motherfucker was basically It was like a pound of some shit of meat, and it was some sloppy, soggy pieces of fucking bread. This is exactly what that shit looked like. Now, Cats never had to give you that much food for you to be satisfied, but they were charging like $25 for this shit right here.
Oh man,
I had that shit one time, and I was like, you know what? It's good, but it's no Cats.
My wife, she said, that's too much meat. That's too much meat. I said, that's how we make sandwiches, because she's from Florida.
Yeah.
And that's how we make sandwiches in New York, you know?
Yeah, nah, but that shit was ridiculous, though.
Yo, but I never did get the understanding
I'm out of here.
why did Carnegie...
All right, guys.
I peace out.
Later. I'm about to close down soon anyway.
I'm about to go live on my channel.
Oh, okay, cool. Literally. Yeah, we're about to close down.
I'll put my link in the back if any of y'all want to follow me. So have a good night.
Okay.
I never did get the understanding why did Carnegie close down.
Carnegie, I think it was something about the building lease. In fact, I can look it up. Yeah, but I think it was something about the lease on the building.
Probably was going up on rent, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Well, it says it closed on December 31st, 2016. It said, why is it closing? Carnegie was subsequently closed for upgrades to its energy lines after discovery of improperly siphoning off natural gas for the previous 6 years. Really? These motherfuckers were stealing gas.
Oh, how the hell did they want? How did they do that? They had somebody go down, and they knew somebody from Con Edison. Somebody.
You know dudes be fucking doing slick shit. You know it. You know
they must have had the hookup at Con Edison or something.
Yeah, no, they had the illegal hookup. You know how you used to steal cable?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know they always got some shit going.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
They just keep it so quiet, nobody ever knows about it. The last thing anybody ever think is,
y'all think the same thing.
I wonder if they're stealing fucking gas.
Oh my God! Back like the gangsters back in the day with the gas stations and stuff like that, taking the cuts.
In fact, it says it right here. The restaurant reopened last February after being closed for nearly a year amid an investigation into a possible illegal natural gas hookup. Discovery after a utility crew found a diverted line while they were investigating a leak. The personal lives of owner Marion Harper and her husband Sandy were thrust into public spotlight with a messy divorce after she accused him of having an affair with a hostess and slipping her cash and pastrami recipes. The deli was ordered to pay $2.6 million in back wages to its employees after a labor dispute. Harper has insisted the closure had nothing to do with any of these issues. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, we got Yarmir Yagar. Off topic. Is Tesla going to gap up on Monday morning? Well, let's take a quick look at Tesla stock right now. Bottom line is, and I've been saying this, Tesla is going higher. Like wherever you feel Tesla is right now, right now it's $1,081 a share. It's only gone down because Elon Musk was selling off some of his stock. Let me tell you something. Between the superchargers opening up this year to everybody, and between all those new cars that they got coming, this stock is going to the moon. And then that's a promise. You'll see within a year or two. That's a promise. They might have to do another split. That shit's going to the moon. It's going to the moon. The only reason why it's even down is because Musk was selling off stock. And that prompted other people to sell off stock too. But no, Tesla's going to the moon.
Shoot, they ain't got no other ways to go.
It's a damn shame. You got so many people ready to throw a lot of money towards cryptocurrency, but you have all of these real companies making products where, I mean, Tesla doesn't pay a dividend, but the thing about it is, if you had bought Tesla when I did, when that shit was $30 a share, you'd have made so many times the amount of money that you put in. You wouldn't even be thinking about it. You'd be like me. You wouldn't even be thinking about cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
You got to understand, I bought my second house by selling off Tesla stock.
Damn.
I wish I would have got into it back then myself. I didn't.
Well, the sad thing about it is everybody wishes they could have gotten into something, but that's only after the fact. The problem is usually when something's happening, people either don't have the money or they don't have the inclination.
Mm-hmm.
So you're always behind.
Yeah.
You're always behind because you'd be like, yeah, if I had $10,000 right now, am I going to roll it all into this shit and pray for the best? No. That's just what it is. So always the inclination. Nobody's got the inclination to just put their money into a lotto ticket. Not like that. I've been playing the lotto for years. I've won, the most I ever won was like $14.
You got to ask yourself, when you play the lotto, you ask yourself, do I know anybody that's ever won the lotto?
Nope. And I know my grandmama played numbers, but that was illegal because the government couldn't steal from it.
Oh yeah,
so,
back in the day.
And that's the thing. I actually would prefer to play smaller lottos. I don't want to play large lottos because your chances of winning are astronomical. Mm-hmm. If you play small lottos, like if you do those pools inside your building and you play like those really small lottos, your chances of winning go up significantly.
Well, it's funny because the lottery is a derivative from the numbers racket back in the 60s and 70s. That's all it is. They just legalized it.
Yeah, because they're taxing the shit out of it.
Exactly.
That's all it is. It's tax, spend, and steal.
Yeah. This is like prohibition, when it was illegal, but the government said, hey, wait a minute, we can tax this. We can make money off of it. That's how marijuana is going now.
Yup.
But hey, Truck, how can I contact you when I'm in New York or whatever? I can send you my email or
shoot me an email at bigtruckseriesreview@gmail. Like I put my email for business contacts and whatever on YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah, just shoot me an email there, and I'll get right back to you on it.
So it's bigtruckseriesreview@gmail.
It's actually right on my profile. It's bigtruckseriesreview@gmail.com.
All right, cool. And I'll drop you my number and everything. We should be in New York sometime in June.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan, man. I haven't followed you in a while, but all of the many times that you drive down LIE and Southern State and all that, man. I was with you, bro.
Yeah. Oh no, thanks for the support.
Oh, most definitely.
Thanks for the support. I know y'all actually have more fun watching those videos than I have fun making them. Or maybe it's vice versa. I don't know.
Well, you know what? I make these videos, these cooking videos, but I don't watch them because I already made them.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Some of those videos that I did of racing people on the streets, I paid no mind to them, but everybody loved them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like them.
Like I was just having fun.
But hey man, I appreciate you letting me chime in and checking out my channel and subscribing. But put the word out, man. Cooking with E and V, yo.
Absolutely. Like your channel, Cooking with E and V. Just show it off to everybody. Let's see. What's your? I'm gonna look for the main channel, and then I'll put that link there. So yeah, subscribe to Cooking with E and V. But how often do you make a video?
Man, I try to make one every other week, but I'm gonna be starting to do one at least once a week. My schedule's pretty tight. I work at a chemical plant down here. Actually, I work for DuPont, but it's called Chemours now.
Oh, okay. They changed up the name so that nobody knows that they're spewing fucking toxic chemicals. Cool.
But yo, check out the stock. That's the best thing I ever did. I bought in at $6 a share or something like that. It's up there. I bought like 3,000 shares. That's my bread and butter. I think they're at 30 something now.
You said it's called what?
It's just Chemours.
KMO.
No. CHEM
CHEM.
COURS. Put it up on the screen.
Chemours stock. Chemours. Oh, KMOUR. Yeah.
Yeah, Kim Hours.
Chemours. Yeah. Okay. So DuPont doesn't call themselves DuPont no more.
Nah, it's not DuPont anymore. They sold to Chemours. I think they did that to get out underneath all those lawsuits and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3085.
They pay a dividend, I think. They pay a dividend of like 1 point something.
Yeah. That's my bread and butter. That's my retirement, man. Hopefully I retire next 7 to 10 years.
Yeah, I'm planning to be retired in 10. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because I'm 55 now.
Oh, wow. So you work until 65?
That's why I say 7 to 10. I don't know yet.
Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to get the hell out of here, boy. I'm just going to pack my bags and leave, and I'm going to leave all of y'all to deal with the Rittenhouses and the protests and all that shit.
So you must be going on an island in Tibet somewhere.
I'm going to fucking Philippines or Thailand.
I hear you.
I'm going to be sitting there with a nice young wife feeding me buko juice.
My wife and
I'm not staying here dying for the cause. Fuck this.
My wife and I was looking at the Carolinas, but things may change. You never know.
Carolinas to move to?
Yeah, Charlotte area.
And where do you live now? What area?
South Mississippi, Gulfport, Mississippi.
Oh, you're in Mississippi. Oh, okay.
I'm right on the water, catching all these hurricanes and everything.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with that shit.
Hell, New York is getting them now.
Well, no. New York is too far north to get hurricanes, but we do get tornadoes and vortexes.
Well, you got Sandy, and then
Well, you got to remember. Here's the thing: Sandy didn't really affect New York the way you think. The problem with Sandy was Sandy knocked out New Jersey's electricity to the gas pumps, and that's what hurt us. Also, a lot of downed trees knocked out the power lines, and Long Island already had fucked up power because of that, because we have a lot of trees. But
and a lot of water. I tell you one thing, that all that water that went down that subway, all that salt water, and I'm an electrician by trade.
Yeah,
it's gonna bite New York in the ass one day, eventually.
Yeah, well, keep in mind this is the second time that happened. That happened during
Ida. Ida. Was it Ida?
Ida or Ava or something.
Yeah, I think it was Ida, because Ida got us down here, and it went up there.
Yeah, well, they've always said New York was supposed to be underwater thanks to global warming. They said that shit. They've been saying that shit for like the last 50 years.
Oh, Truck, real quick.
Yeah.
You got cooking with E. It should be AND.
I provided the link. So the thing about it is, even though I spelled it wrong,
yeah.
Subscribe, yeah. Even though I spelled it wrong, I did provide the link though.
Cool.
The link takes you right there.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Growing up in Brooklyn, man, we just never get no weather like this. Yeah, we'll get a storm every once in a while, or a blizzard every once in a while. But how many years ago was that it started snowing in October? What was that, about 3-4 years ago?
October?
It was either October or November. It was an early snowstorm.
I'll say it like this. What I've noticed is we've had actually less snow and we've had less ice. And when we did have snow and ice, it didn't last for as long as you expected it to last.
But it was like 1 year. It was like 1 year the snow came real early.
I'll tell you, the only real blizzard I can really point to was like 1996 was the blizzard they usually point to. And I always remember that one because I was in high school. And when it happened, everything was encased in ice. Like, it was the coldest And it was like the only blizzard like I ever remember where I had seen things like I had seen them. And they always usually talk about that blizzard specifically, you know. But recently, I've seen
ask your parents or somebody about that blizzard of 77, 76. That was something.
Well, you got to remember the world is changing. Like Earth does not stick to normal patterns. It is changing.
Oh, no doubt. Even down here in the South Mississippi, you know, right now it's like 50-something degrees. It'll be 40-something, almost freezing in some parts. Yep. And when I got here in 93, it wasn't like that. But, you know, we get freezing temperatures. Sometimes we get a little ice and sleet. You know, down here on the Gulf Coast, you know, who would ever think of that?
Yeah, nah, man, a lot of change is coming. And, you know, as much as they want to say global warming is not real, the simple fact is it is.
It is real.
Global climate change is real. Global, if you want to call it atmospheric warming, whatever, that shit is real.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is real. It's funny because even when I was in South Korea and I was in the Philippines, everybody was saying the same shit. They were like, man, it's never been this hot before. Everybody was saying the same shit.
Yeah.
And when I was in Korea, man, I thought I was going to faint out there. It was so hot. It was like 110. Like, it was crazy hot out there.
Was it humidity high or it was just low humidity?
I think it was. It wasn't. I think it was a dry heat from what I can remember. Yeah, it was a dry heat. I really wasn't sweating. And then I got myself like 2 gallons worth of water. Like, I got myself like a gallon of water, plus I got some drinks. I knocked those things back real quick. I never even had to pee. Because it was that fucking hot.
It just, the water, all that liquid just absorbed in your body.
All that liquid kept me from dying out there.
Mm.
It absorbed. That shit kept me standing up.
Damn.
Because it was hot.
Man, you come down here in the summertime, yo, man, it's like 95 degrees, 98 degrees, 90% humidity, heat index, 110, 120. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, nah, I can't deal with those temperatures, nah.
And then working in a chemical plant, you know, sometimes we got to get in those acid suits.
Oh, wow.
It's ridiculous, yo.
Yeah, nah, I can't abide by that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. So thank you for joining us. Everybody
appreciate it.
Around. So, yeah, hopefully you guys subscribe to Cooking with E and V. They're going to make more videos on smoking stuff, I guess.
Oh, definitely. Next video I'm doing is probably going to be tomorrow. I'll be doing
I'll share your videos. As you make them, I'll share them.
Cool.
If anybody's interested.
Philly cheesesteak tomorrow, guys.
Philly cheesesteak. Okay. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Everybody have a good night. It is 10:49. I'm going to bed.
Cool. All right, bro. Peace out.
Later, guys.